Welcome everybody back to Vanguard Tactics. Today we have an epic live stream battle report for you as I, Jake Hardy, the most handsome man in 40k with a new moustache. Don't nod your head. You can nod your head. You can't shake your head. With the Custodians takes on Aaron, returning to the channel with the Death Guard. How are you doing today, Aaron?
Amazing. I'm so excited to play. And I mean, we haven't played in like 2 years.
I was going to say, the last time we played was the the first ever streamiversary. And now we're here. Amazing. Yeah, there's quite a stark height contrast. So I'm just I think I'm going to get my neck's going to hurt by the end of this.
Yeah,
so.
yeah. I mean, the last time we played, the chat was all over that. So
the chat was.
Let's get it out of the way.
Yeah, we've purposely made sure that we're not standing next to each other this time. But it wouldn't be a Vanguard Tactics stream without our fantastic deck of people. So first off, we have the one and only Sebi. Hi, Sebi. How are you?
I'm good, thanks.
Seb, you can't say that on stream. I'm so sorry if anyone heard that. He's doing well, he said, and nothing else. And then, Jord, how are you today?
I'm disgusted, mate.
I know, it's awful, isn't it?
Yeah.
But how are you?
Yeah, I'm good, man.
Good.
Yeah.
Still playing Blood Angels?
No. I'm joking, of course I'm playing Blood Angels.
You really had me in the first half. And then we have a very special guest today, somebody else who is returning to the channel for the first time in over a year. We didn't have Stephen Box here because for some reason he's at the Warhammer World Championship. I have no idea how he managed to wangle that. But instead we've got an equally muscly and tanned man in the form of Chris. How are you, Chris?
Good evening. I can't believe that Seb's allowed to swear and I'm not.
I know.
This is ridiculous.
He has such a potty mouth.
I was made to promise. This is where we're at already.
You did promise me, to be fair. But are you excited for this one, Chris?
I'm excited to see if you've got whiplash by the end of the night. Don't meet your heroes. But, you know, you're looking up to him at all times.
Well, you know, I was born this way after all. So,
me too.
But yeah, so I guess we've got to get straight into it. So Aaron, mission today,
yes.
Scorched Earth.
Yeah, so it's the first mission on LGT. Obviously, we haven't got the terrain set up for that. But Scorched Earth is, as you probably well know, you can burn the objectives. So the objectives in the middle are worth 5 points. And then the objective in your opponent's deployment zone is worth 10 points. And then if you do the action, get rid of it, it's gone for the rest of this. You can't score on it.
It's gone. And to do an action, you've got to start your command phase on it and then end the next command phase on it as well. You give up all your stuff doing that. So it can be a risky one, especially if you're only holding a certain area and you do get your classic 5 or 10 for holding 1 and 2. So yeah, I think it's going to be an awesome game. I really enjoy playing Scorched. Yes, Jord.
We've had a super chat, mate.
Oh,
From Chris Williams. He said, thanks for the great content, guys. You've inspired my flatmate and I, as well as 2 other friends, to get into 40k. Keep it up. Absolute legend. Thank you so much.
That's what it's all about, right?
Yeah.
Keeping people playing 40k or getting people started.
And inspiring people.
Exactly.
I have no idea who I've ever inspired. But if you're out there, it's good to see you.
Everyone.
I like the way Jake pointed at me then.
It's my moustache, which we will talk about during the stream as well, hopefully.
Hang on.
I'm not doing this.
Can we just put the HD on, please, Seb? Because you can't quite see it from here.
Hey, I want a beard after this as well. So, you know, Steve has to give up nothing. I've given up everything. Right? So we've gone through the mission. So I guess it's time to talk about the armies. So who are we going to start with, Jord?
Yourself, mate.
Ah, awesome. So today, obviously, in the Adeptus Custodians, I have 3 characters. So the first being Trajan Valorous. Trajan, very key. Trajan, everyone? Yeah. Trajan. Okay, good. That's for Vince as well. Okay. And then sort of second and third in command, respectively, I've got 2 Blade Champs, and I'm going to call them Matt and Sean for this, from the Brush Lickers Club. Fantastic podcast. I definitely recommend go check them out. I did a show with them recently, and we're planning another one. Nice. They love Custodes so much, I had to put them in the list, right?
Awesome.
So Matt, you're going to have Ceaseless Hunter, so as his enhancement, and the other one being Sean will have Unstoppable Destroyer.
Cool.
And they are leading 2 units of 5 Custodian Guard. There's a bit of like a sort of imagination time we have to think, because each unit has a Vexilla in each, and they have 2 shields as well. So I've got 3 spears, 1 Sentinel Blade, 2 shields and a Vexilla.
Okay.
Imagination, right? It's a beautiful thing. Then I've got 4 prosecutors. They are starting the game with strategic reserve, and you'll see why when you look at Aaron's list. 3 units of 2 Alaris Terminators with the axes, the Castellan axes. A Caladius Grav tank with the heavy blaze cannon. Twin heavy blaze cannon.
Mean, that gun.
It's
really
very good.
mean, yeah.
And the only thing I have to deal with is this when you see it. And then I've got 5 Custodian Wardens with 5 Guardian Spears and a Vexilla. And to note, my favourite allied Imperium unit ever, and probably everyone's favourite, a Calidus Assassin. And that is 2,000 points of Custodians.
Love it. It's a really nice, well-balanced list.
Yeah, I've got a lot of stuff, and normally you don't see a lot of stuff.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I'm hoping, fingers crossed,
Yeah.
it's going to go okay.
Yeah.
But Aaron, tell me, what are you bringing today in the Death Guard?
Well, I've got a lot of vehicles, as you can probably see already. Really Demon Engine focused. Slight tweak on my sort of LGT list that I played. But I'll start down this end. So we've got Hellbrute. We've got the Chaos Knight Brigand. We've got 3 of the Fetid Bloat drones with the Flamers. Brigand. Mephitic Blight Hauler. I've never played this one before, so I'm really excited to see what it does.
And they're the little buggy things, aren't they?
Yeah, little buggy with the little teeth. Yeah, they got a multi-melter and they're +1 to hit, +1 to wound against vehicles. So let's see if we get anywhere near that. We've got the Taliban. So I've actually gone Morty-less on this. There seems to be a bit of a theme these days. No more Morty.
No more Morty.
So yeah, Taliban's in there. He's got, obviously he does the CP farm, and he also has got probably not a particularly useful enhancement, but it rounded me up to 2k points. And if it kills something, then
it's worth it. It's worth it.
If you fail a battle shot test, there's loads of mortal wounds coming your way.
Yeah. Well, I definitely deserve to be punished if I fail a battle shot check.
Definitely, exactly, yeah. We've got 3 Plague Burst Callers with entropy cannons, so there's some nice indirect coming out from there. We've got a Predator Destructor with 2 last cannons, and yeah, another Hellbrute, the Executioner, Chaos Knight Executioner. He's nice 3 flat damage for you.
Pretty cool. And then you've got some Nurgling friends.
I have Nurgling friends that are
Nurgling friends.
in Deep Strike, obviously.
Very good.
Yeah, so
Nice. And that's 2,000 points on the dot, yeah?
on the dot, yeah.
Fantastic. So that is the 2 armies. I guess the only thing we've got to talk about before we give you the roll-off is, are you playing fixed or tactical?
I'm going tactical.
Ah, okay,
Yeah.
right. I'm going fixed. Now, whoever that one person is in the comments that had a go at us for going fixed last time, you'll have a go at me if I didn't go fixed now. So I'm going bring it down and deploy teleport aimers.
Makes a lot of sense. Yeah.
I think it does. So
Yeah.
thank you for
It's okay.
Right. Right, before we get started, Jord,
Yes, mate.
how's the chat?
Yeah, all good, mate. Everyone's excited for this. I've put a poll out already, so guys, put your votes in just to see who people want to win.
Nice.
It's going to be Death Guard because there's a lot of people's first names I've noticed are Death Guard.
Well, Death Guard have technically already won because your face has been infected with maybe a worm crawling underneath your nose.
I prefer caterpillar, but so, if it's all the same to you. But yeah, so I guess are we ready for?
Just
a bit of the
roll off, mate.
Well,
Let's do it.
Aaron, which dice are you going to pick?
Mini wargaming served me well last time.
I'm going to pick the D12.
You can have that then.
I'll go play on. Ready?
Cool.
After you, Aaron. A 4.
4.
Right,
Okay.
I don't want to go first, so. Oh, I said don't want.
You should have said it.
I do want to go. Oh. Right, so I guess we will hit the top down and mute us, and you can all talk amongst yourselves.
Well, yeah, before we do that, we'll go into our first sponsor of the day.
Or
And then
do that.
we'll come back and we'll start talking amongst ourselves.
Amazing.
Let's take a moment to appreciate Colourforge, our fantastic sponsor. Their range of spray paints has become our go-to for making our miniatures come to life quickly and efficiently. The quality and variety of colours they offer are truly unmatched, providing a smooth application for stunning effects every time. Check out Colourforge for your next hobby project.
Okay, we are back. So, first time back in a year, mate.
I think it's over a year.
Over a year.
Nevertheless.
Thank
you for having us.
Yes,
Obviously,
no,
Steve's away, so while he's gone, the mice will play.
He's waving the flag of VT at the World Champion. Is it World Championships?
I think so.
Yeah, fancy.
Taking his Templars, so hopefully he does all right. And,
yeah, exactly. We'll see how he does. But yeah, we're not muted anymore. Hopefully, we should all be good. Yeah. Seb said we're all good. So, what armies do you play, mate? I know, obviously, you played at a tournament near us, haven't you? So
yeah, so strap yourself in. We're in for a wild ride here. So at the start of the year, I keep telling everyone, I went from 12 armies and I got down. So I've got a massive guard army painted by lovely Paddy. Done an amazing job, and then I've just added to it. They were kind of my bread and butter for all the 10th to begin with, and then I started getting a bit bored. LGT, I then ran a World Eaters list where I learned World Eaters.
You learned World Eaters on the fly.
And it didn't go well. 3 losses, 2 wins across the weekend, but that was an upward.
You've gone to LGT with an army you haven't played, and you learned loads from it.
And I did all right. Yeah,
exactly.
I then was going to meta chase. I was like, you know what? I want a podium. I'm going to do this, and I invested in Elder. I was one of them guys. Yenkarn went down, 10 Wraithguard. But then something really weird happened the night before an event where I swapped armies with Jake. So he took my Elder and I took his Votan. And I learnt the Votan that weekend, of which I finished 4-1. So that was a massive, well, you say smashed it.
Well, 4-1.
We then went to the same RTT where I lost 2.
I wasn't going to bring that one up, but then you decided to.
Well, you've got to be honest and transparent with these sort of things, haven't you?
True.
And then simultaneously, on top of all of that, recently I've had Tyranids, Admech, God, what else? There was a massive Space Marines project that went down. And most of it's on eBay tonight. There are other second-hand websites available. But get on there now and just bid on all my Tyranids to fund future endeavours.
Yeah. What's the actual eBay account?
We're not going to go there because then you'll see everything else that's on there.
Exactly,
Let's keep that on private.
Let's keep that one private. Yeah, sure. Yeah, definitely. Oh, looks like they're actually ready over at the game, so we'll go back over to them.
No more banter.
No more banter.
Yeah, Jake, just gonna be
no more banter. But very presumptuous to think there was any anyway. Right, so I have moved. Me and Aaron had a bit of a discussion because I forgot what Contagion Aaron went, and the moment he said he went the -1 save one, I then decided not to put all my models on the objectives because otherwise, just the amount of shooting that's going to come at me on a 3-up save, then with the -1, it pretty much just puts me on my invul, and I don't want that at all. So I've moved the 2 units the 2 units of guard with the Blade Champs, Matt and Sean, up here, just ready for a next turn to come out here if Aaron does want to sort of come out. I've got the Caladius, he's just poked his head out, and it was just a case of does he shoot this night or does he shoot this night? He decided to shoot this night.
Is there a reason for it?
No.
Just wanted to shoot that one.
Well, I like Michael's conversion of Mr. Waternoose the night, so I guess if there is a reason, that would be it. The other, if we want to go tactical reason, this one is getting cover, this one isn't, but it's all on the info anyway, right?
I think also it just there's less line of sight for me shooting you in the next turn.
Yeah, so. and then I've just moved my Wardens up to this wall so they can do a teleport homer, and just playing it very safe. But that is the end of my movement.
Cool. Well, we've actually had a super chat.
Have we? Have we?
From Grim Dark Ash. He said, painting Exorcist while watching Jakey's Custodies win. Perfect Wednesday night. Hopefully see you guys in Leicester. Keep up the good work, chaps.
We are definitely going to Leicester. Chris is also coming to Leicester. Are you going to Leicester?
Sadly not, no.
I'm not actually going to Leicester.
But me and Chris are going to Leicester.
There is a good turnout for Leicester.
There's a really good... to be fair, we've got a whole group of us going. Steve's coming. Ben Jones is coming.
Crabby, me, you.
Yeah, Crabby, me, you, Hobbsy, who eventually will pop
James
up
Hobbs, new coming over.
To Mark as well.
And Mark as well, good friend of the channel, Mark, who actually Space Wolves are still here. So in the cabinets there, expertly painted. Yeah.
And we have a fantastically large Airbnb for parties and shenanigans.
We do, and Phil's coming actually as well.
Daddy
Phil's finally coming to a UKTC event. I'm so proud of him.
What a legend.
Yeah. Also on all of that, James Hobbs should be recording the entire journey up because we found out he had a terrible.
He has.
I'm going to call him out now because he said he was going to listen. He's got a Range Rover or Land Rover YouTube channel. It's terrible, but it's that bad.
But when we say we found it, we didn't find it. He told me about it, then sent me the video, and then basically I was like, if you ever insult me again, this is getting shared everywhere. But it's. Do you know what? It's genuinely amazing, and if enough people want it, I'll put it in here as well. Because the comment section is also just all of his friends giving him abuse. On a different Land Rover note,
let's do some shooting.
I'm going to shoot this Caladius tank into that brigand. Is there any strats you want to use?
No, there's nothing I can use on that actually.
Because it's an ally.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. Go to ground.
So here we go. Infect. Here we go. So hitting on 2s. So
Okay.
one missed. Do I use my CP on it? I can't just re-roll it. Oh, hang on. Let's check his abilities. I get lethal hits into monsters and vehicles, so that's 2
Ooh,
automatic.
hello.
I don't... How many CP do I use?
Save it, Jake.
I don't... The thing is, I don't... No, I will save it. You are right. You are right. And then... Because I can save it for re-roll damage. Yeah. That's the main thing. And then strength 12, toughness.
Toughness 10.
So freeze, and it is twin linked.
Twin linked, yeah.
So 3
Nice.
wounds, -3, d6 plus 2 damage.
Ooh, so I got 5 up invul on these guys, and I fell all of them.
Okay.
So he's probably dead.
So I'm going to roll two first.
Okay, maybe not. Come on,
And
Jake.
that's why we save CP.
There's a voice in my head. So what I'll do is I'll roll this and then see. Actually, I'll re-roll this now.
Yeah.
Because then I can see what this is.
Let's go.
So far we're at 5, 9. How many wounds does that have?
12.
Okay, so no matter what I roll,
dead.
it's
Yeah,
dead, but-
cool.
Okay, thanks for that.
Does he blow up? No.
No, cool.
Thankfully.
Yeah, so I get bring it down for 3 points, and then that will end my turn, giving me another 3 on deploy teleport aimers.
Right, so you got 3 for bring it down,
Yes,
and
sure.
3 for teleport.
That is correct.
Wonderful.
Appreciate
Nice.
it.
Right.
That was a fast turn.
Well, you know, quick game's a good game. I'm channeling my inner. I've got a lot of voice in my head currently. Both of which are muscly and tanned, conveniently. But one has considerably more tattoos than the other, and can bench a lot more. Right,
And
so-
squat, more importantly.
And squat, more importantly. So that went my turn. So going over to you, Aaron, you're going to get another CP.
Yep, so
I'm going to get my CP back.
Now, I do have the tally man, so I need to roll a 7+ to get a CP. Of course I do.
He did
so I'm
it.
up to 3 CP.
Very nice. And then
Quite
what
like
about
that.
cards-wise? What are you going to
Cards-wise,
Oh.
engage on all fronts,
Oh.
and skill no man's land.
Okay, that sort of actually works out really well for me because of what I wanted to do here with you getting Skin No Man's
Yeah.
Land. That's great. So if we go back to the top down, mute us, then Aaron can do his movement phase.
Wonderful.
All right then, we're back, mate. I'm just updating the scores. I think that's right. Is that right?
Wildly, it should be. Oh god, I can't even read now. It should be 16-10, including painted.
Perfect. Yeah.
Oh, look at that!
There we go.
Like it was meant to be.
Exactly. So, well, I mean, good shooting from Jake first turn there. Maybe poor saving from Aaron.
When you've only got 3 5-ups to make and you can't make a single one of them, it's
Yeah.
always going to hurt.
Yeah, exactly.
But a slow and steady turn. I think, as Jake said, he took that contagion. We were talking about at the start of the game.
Mm-hmm.
I always just get baited into the idea of taking -1 weapon skill, ballistic skill.
Yeah.
But obviously that that fear of a better save has just made Jake go, absolutely not.
It's
I'm not going to
interesting,
hide.
isn't
So
it?
he's just hid.
Yeah.
Which meant for a boring turn for viewers.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
a safe turn nevertheless. That
Yeah, exactly.
Essentially now means that Aaron is not going to score as many points. And he's just thinking, why are they talking about me like that?
Yeah, exactly. We can already see it, Aaron. But no, it's interesting. I've never actually played Custodians in 10th yet. So I'm not too sure on the durability of like the is it Calidus?
So I went into Custodes at LGT,
Yeah.
not fully knowing what they do
Right.
with the World Eaters. And also as a Blood Angels
Yeah.
player, you know what? It wasn't fun charging into Trajan or however we're
Yeah,
pronouncing it tonight.
Yeah.
When he then activates Feel No Pains, Invulnerable Saves and all that
Oh,
nonsense
I know
and
he
fight
gets loads,
first.
doesn't he? Yeah.
And I charged all my 8-bound into it, and I was like, and mistakes were made. And that was
Yes.
basically the game at that point.
Yeah.
I've committed too many resources. And so once you played them, I think, yeah, it's not too bad. The Calidus, it's got some output, but it can only shoot what it can see. So,
Yeah,
exactly. And it can only be in one place at a time. With the LGT and UKTC terrain, limited line of sights if you can line it up. So, I mean, looking at where Jake's is now, he's just pinking around that corner. Aaron's manoeuvring.
He's got like 3 vehicles here that can shoot him. Whether or not they've got enough firepower to really take out that tank, I'm not too sure. It's going to be interesting because they've got a 5-up involved, the Caladius. It's got 2-up save. I think it's 14 wounds.
Yeah, I can't remember if it's toughness 9 or better, though.
It might be. In fact, let's double check that.
Jake's pulling faces, so Jake doesn't know.
Jake don't even know. Jake don't know his rules. Come on. Not Lilith Hesbrax. I was looking at her earlier. Kelly. How do you spell it?
Calidus.
That's the one.
That's
T11.
That's better than we thought. So the
OC4.
indirect is going to tickle it, but it's not going to.
It's not really
going
going
to solve the issue.
Much, is it? No. But do they have lethal, the indirect?
Oh, I can't remember.
Oh, there we go.
It's just more this 2 armies that I don't
Yeah,
play.
exactly. I don't have a clue either, to be honest. Sorry, chat. So what they call Plague Burst crawlers? Plague Burst. That's not how you spell.
Just type in crawler.
Crawler.
40k app.
Yeah.
Oh.
Crawler. Tunnel crawl. Why is it hiding them? Plague Burst crawlers. Here we go. Range shots. So
I mean, chat could really help us out and just speed this process up.
They could, yeah, they could. But
where's Death Guard Dave when you need him?
oh, mate, I don't know. Here we go. Lethal hits.
Lethal hits.
So they do have lethal hits. D6 plus 3 shots. So that
hitting on threes. That's not too bad.
the AP one with the extra. I mean, he's not going to be in contagion unless that dreadnought. Because if the dreadnought hits, well, it's not called dreadnought, called Hellbrutes, aren't they?
Yeah.
If it hits the Gladiator's tank, it then counts as being in contagion range. So then you'll be able to get the -1 save from obviously what Aaron picked at the start of the game. So it's going to be.
And suddenly that gets a bit tasty and a bit nasty.
Yeah, exactly. Especially
Plus slowing stuff down if he wants to, drop it on them dudes that are hiding in that building all piled up.
It's
If he
gonna be
doesn't want Jake to come
horrible.
out onto that objective, just slow him down.
Yeah, it's going to be so horrible for Jake just to be able to move around this board with them Plague Burst crawlers.
It's a lot of armor to deal with as well for Custodes. They
is.
have got output, but they haven't.
It is. Oh, the Plague Burst crawlers don't have the -2 move, do they?
No, that's Basilisk.
They make you take battle shock. Right. Okay. It's going to be interesting though. It's still annoying. No problem, guys. I don't know about most times, so commentary is strikingly similar to what bounces around my head when I'm playing at my LG. Yeah, to be honest, there's literally me with most games, so it's fine. I mean, we're learning on the spot here, mate, aren't we?
I mean,
So-
I normally have the devil on my shoulder. It just says, make that 12-inch charge.
Oh, mate,
just
same.
charge.
Always.
Just charge. Just do it. And then I'd look at it afterwards going, why did I do it? Especially when I make
Yeah.
it. Not only am I shocked I made it,
Yeah.
I'm shocked I made that decision.
The amount of times where Steve and everyone has told me off for trying to do 9-inch charges from deep strike, let alone 12-inch charges. I'd be like, oh, I could do it. I could get a 9 on 2 dice. I could get a 12 on 2 dice.
It's almost that ADHD bit in your head where you're just like, I want to do something and I want to kill something.
It's going to happen.
But, they're ready.
No. Oh, you're just ruining our fun.
Bill and Ben. Big and small.
It's the phone croucher. Right, Aaron.
Right, so I've moved forward a little bit more. So I drew Secure No Man's Land and Engaged all fronts. I'm keeping Engaged for now. And Secure No Man's Land I've pushed forward, advanced, but doesn't really matter, advanced onto the objective here, so I've scored that. We've moved the drones out here, just to be a little bit closer to you and hopefully maybe do some damage, maybe in Overwatch, who knows.
Ooh. Very ominous.
Mind games there, mate.
Very
Yeah.
ominous.
Ominous, yeah. We've moved in range with this brigand to hopefully
Have a go
cause
at
you some trouble over there.
my lovely tank
Yeah.
that's missing a vent.
I've also moved the Hellbrute forward to unlock this nice little angle onto this big block and the Executioner as well.
Cool. Nice one. So, let's do some shooting, I guess.
Yes, time for some shooting.
Where do you want to start?
I'm going to start with this Hellbrute here first, and we're going to shoot at the said Caladius.
Oh,
Let's see what we can do.
Right.
It's like commentary were correct.
Yeah.
Oh,
Who'd have thought?
Who'd have
Listening in.
Before they know what they're doing. Right. So,
Right, so we'll start off with the Twin Link Last Cannon first.
okay.
So we're hitting on a 3. We do hit.
Oh.
So
So now I've got the contagion on me.
you've got the contagion on you, yes.
Oh no. Right.
Yes.
That's not going to come off in the wash.
So -1 save for
Just
what
all
if,
the time.
well, after this guy's finished shooting until my next turn.
Cool. Nice.
And
actually-
-1 toughness as well.
Mine's toughness as well. Ooh,
Yeah,
okay.
it doesn't really matter on this.
No, but for the rest of it, it
Might matter, yeah.
May matter.
So do we wound? We do on a 3. So
What strength is it? 12.
it's strength 12, yeah.
Nice. So I'm just whatever my info is, I presume. So
5 up, I
5
think,
plus.
yeah.
I fail it. And how
Okay,
much damage?
so D6 plus 1 damage on this.
Oh, no.
6 damage.
Oh,
Big, good start.
So down to 8 now.
Nice. So now because I've hit with the last cannon, so you've got that, I'm going to go for the crack missile.
Yeah.
It does hit, and then needing a 5 to wound, which
Oh,
I do.
oh, no.
Okay, yeah,
Oh, no.
good start. Good
Uh,
start.
So what's the AP on this?
This is AP2, effective AP3 because of the.
And then I'll get cover. So it'll be
yeah.
4 up.
Cool.
Yeah. Cool.
Love it. Cool.
Okay.
Nice. So that's finished now. So next we're going to move on to
Quite
the
punchy,
brigand.
these little help.
They-
aren't they?
across the whole game, they're pretty good. I like
Yeah,
them.
like mini ballistas.
Yeah, and they guarantee fucking that contagion. which
That's
is
the
good.
main thing. That's
Exactly.
very, very good.
Next, we'll move on to the brigand. So 2 shots from the melters.
Okay. Ooh.
2 hits. These are ballistic skill 2 as well.
Yeah,
That's quite
Bringer's actually really, really solid.
cool. They are. Nice.
And what strength is this?
Their strength, like 12, I think.
Oh,
12.
yeah,
So
you're
3's to
winning
wound.
on threes.
2 wounds.
Okay.
Strong.
So 5 up, so I'm going to take one at a time.
Yes,
So
cool.
5 up,
Love it.
5 up, no.
No,
And how
okay.
much damage is this?
This is D6.
Okay. And then after that, it's just the Gatling cannon, right?
Yes.
I will. You can just roll it.
Cool. Just the one. So I am going to CP reroll that.
Okay. I'm not surprised.
Yes.
So what you so you CP reroll it. So that will be how many?
For 4 damage.
So I'm now down to. I'll use one of these guys. So I'm now down to 4. That's
Beautiful.
That's not ideal.
I like that a lot.
No, I don't like that a lot. I really don't like that.
So you've just done a... actually, no. No, I CP rerolled.
So you've
Did
CP
you
reroll,
want
so you can't
to-
CP anymore.
What did you want to do with this?
Vet.
Oh
He's
yeah,
reminding
I'll
you.
vect it. I'll vect it.
You're going to vect it?
Yeah.
We did talk about this earlier.
Great sportsmanship
What
there,
we
Aaron.
might-
Well
yeah,
done.
what we
It's
might have.
my head is just telling me.
It's nice just watching you a little bit under stress, pressure, and getting beat. Kind of.
I don't know about
Especially
that.
after what you
just
did to
yet.
me the other week.
I've got 6. This is turn 1.
So 2's to hit. Dropping 2 off that.
Yeah, it's not bad. And then I'm toughness 10 because of the contagion thing.
Yeah,
right?
so 5's to wound.
Okay, nice. And are these dev or?
They're not dev, but you are the closest eligible target to me.
I am
So
indeed.
I am. So it's 4 wounds there. Now these are so AP1.
Yeah.
Then because you're closest eligible, AP2, and then
because
minus save, so effective AP3.
4. So I will get cover, so it'll be 4 ups. And these 1 damage each?
1 damage each.
Okay, so I can roll all these and
Cool.
yeah. So
Take 1.
might take 1, so I'm down to 3.
Lovely.
Has it got any more guns? Is it over? Is
That's
that
over,
is
but
this
I
over?
I do have some nice, lovely indirect.
You do, and I'm
Yeah.
well, depending on who you ask.
Yeah.
Nice. Right, so where are we going to start with those? So you've got obviously a plethora of targets to choose from.
I do.
So-
So we do have that lovely firing lane down straight through there.
Yeah, so he can easily see through this.
Exactly. So I'm going to do the Hellbrute first into. So what's the breakdown of the units here?
So I've got unit 5 with. So they're both units of 5.
Yeah.
This is 1 unit
Oh,
with the
cool.
Unstoppable Destroyer, and this
Yeah.
is 1 unit with the Ceaseless Hunter.
So I'll do the unit that I can see.
So this
the
one.
majority of.
Yeah, which is this big unit.
Exactly. Yeah. So we'll start off with the last cannon on the Hellbrute.
Yeah.
That is a hit.
Oh, no. So now this unit's contagion.
They are contagioned.
Okay.
After I finish.
After you've
shooting.
resolved this.
Exactly.
Okay,
So 2's to wound, but it's twin linked.
cool. Nice.
Nice. So that is a wound.
Yep, so 4, it would just be a 4 up in roll then. I'm fine.
Love it. Cool. Importantly, you have got the contagion.
Yes, George.
We've had a super chat from Rokoro. He said, "Love your content. Got the Space Marine starter that has just the Inferno squad. What would you recommend as a beginner-friendly direction to go in?"
So you've got, you've got the starter set.
With the Inferno Marines, I think he means
So
with the paints.
Just the little one, I think.
The
just
one.
the little one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dreadnoughts. All the dreadnoughts.
Dreadnoughts are very fun. To be honest, it's looking through the sort of Games Workshop sort of ladder system, I think I like to call it. The Recruit Edition, the Elite Edition, the Big Boy Edition. I don't actually know
The
the
Big
proper
Boy
name of
Edition.
it.
That's the official
Honestly,
name.
just working your way through that, you'll find that it will give you those natural step-by-step progressions to help you sort of understand the game, but also at a level where you're not going to feel overwhelmed. You'll have 2 sets, you'll have some Tyranids, you'll have some Marines, so either you've got loads of models to paint, or equally you've got loads of what you want to be playing, which is your Space Marines for the sounds of it, and you just go from there, really. And obviously we do also have a lot of courses and stuff for once you've got all the models and stuff and you're ready and you want to start playing. We do have a how to play Warhammer 40k course, which is where can they find that?
So
Help me, Aaron, help me.
I was going to jump in. Yeah, so we've got the Masterclass series. Now, what this is every time Games Workshop release a codex, we have a course. It's normally $46, and we go into vast detail on all the different attachments in the codex, all the army sheets, synergies, army lists, just ways to play it. It's the first 2 courses is Tyranids and Space Marines. Obviously, those are the codexes that have been released, and that's perfect. Like you say, the starter sets, right? They Tyranids and
And the Marines.
Space Marines
Yeah.
side by side. So that's a great way to start it. We also have the newly released Masterclass series subscription, which I think is wicked for sort of staying up to date with the meta. I know that's not for
It's
this
Netflix.
Necessarily.
We've got Netflix.
We've got
we
Netflix.
We are
yeah.
the Warhammer Netflix
Yeah.
for learning.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's the Open University.
Exactly, yeah. So alongside Games Workshop's release schedule, so I think we know a decent amount in advance, like what sort of codexes are coming.
Yeah, they've given us a good roadmap idea. Of
exactly. They will release the masterclass for each one, and that's $30 a month. That one, so it's pretty good value.
Pretty good. You get a whole host of videos, so much to learn from, whether you're playing the army or you're wanting to play the army, or you just want to know about the army as well. Yeah. You obviously have that side of it. So once you've sort of got into the game, you know, you're sort of ready with all your sort of models and you're building that army and you're getting a bit excited about playing the game and you want to know a bit more, that is the sort of side to have a look at. So I definitely recommend that.
I mean, you did go on a fantastic sales pitch there. I'm not going to take that away from you. It's got some Infernus Marines. That's it. Yeah. Do you know what you should do, pal? Just paint them and go check out people like George's and Mike's Facebook pages.
Yeah.
Have a look at the attachments.
Like, by going up the little starter boxes.
Yeah, and just seeing how you want to paint them, and then going down that route of, oh, maybe I want to try and get that first place Blood Angels player of the, take that off that George.
But that's what I mean by like going up the sort. If you just follow like the Games Workshop like ladder
and get Dante next.
If you want any Tyranids, go on eBay tonight.
or that. And if you just follow that up, like it will literally give you the natural progression of like, here's some models, here's some units, here's some heroes, here's a bit of a bigger model, here's a bit of a bigger model, here's a bit of a big model, here's an army, and then you're set to go.
Or even like a combat patrol.
Yeah, combat patrol.
Combat patrol's a great way just to get an army. Gives you about 500 points worth of models on average, most of them.
But more importantly, you can just like play the box, right?
Well, yeah,
if
but
you can play
I think
the
Space Marine one now, the Space Marine Combat Patrol is just the Marines from the start set.
Yeah,
so,
it is.
So you can just get that. If you wanted to bulk out on your Space Marines, get that and get Dante. That's a great starter to any Space Marine player, I think. Yeah.
Right. We're digressing, but quick one. Thank you, John, for 20 gifted memberships this evening.
Appreciate
Legend as always.
Yeah, John, you are an absolute legend, mate.
We better get back onto this.
Steve
shouts at us from America.
Yeah, let's start shooting.
John wants action, and also John, thank you for donating. I will say thank you to him as well. On a different note, because he gave £200 to our Movember, John. So thank you, John.
So when are you going to grow that tash for him? Right, come on, Aaron, back to you.
Let's go.
Right, go on. So you've done the lads, kind of haven't done the rockets.
The crack missile then, because I've hit you. So crack missile hits and wounds.
So I've got the contagion on me now.
You have got no, not yet.
Not
so
yet.
It's only AP2.
Okay, and I get cover.
You will get cover at this point.
I fail it.
You fail it. Okay.
How much damage is this?
That is 1 damage.
Okay, so 1 shield man that's not the Vexilla will be on 3 wounds.
Cool. So what I'm going to do now is put Boil Blight on you with that unit.
And what's that do?
So 1 CP, anything that's remains stationary, so the Plague Bus Crawlers, and no, not that one, just these 2.
Yeah.
Gets heavy.
Okay, so you don't get +1 a hit.
Yeah, and I'm ignoring cover as well.
So you pretty much just ignore the indirect penalty. But only if they're shooting.
So you'll be up to invuln with those guys.
But only if you shoot this unit.
Only if I shoot that unit.
Okay, cool.
Correct.
Nice.
Yes. Cool. So I think I'm going to start with the back Plague Bus Crawler, just because you've got 1 on 3 wounds. Oh,
yeah, I've got 1 on 3 wounds because of the because he's got a shield, so he has an extra wound.
Sure. We'll do the Predator Destructor then.
Oh, very
first.
Nice.
Yes. So he's not in rapid fire range, so he's got 4 shots with the autocannon on the top. Mm-hmm. So this is hitting on 3s. So I've dropped 1 off. Yeah. Let's be wounded on 3s as well now.
Yeah. And this also ignores cover. Or only if you remain stationary, you ignore cover.
That didn't. Yeah, everything ignores cover.
Okay, cool. Yeah, that's fine. So
it's also AP3, effective AP3.
Like 4.
So, yeah,
so 4 pluses, 1 failed, and it's how many damage?
3 damage on.
Oh, okay. So that's my shield man dead.
Shield man dead.
Oh, no.
How many shields are left?
I've got 1 shield, and that's on the Vexilla person.
Cool. So 2 last cannons, 1 hit, 1 wound.
Oh, hang on. Whoop. Just so it doesn't get confusing.
Sure.
1 wound, all good.
Love it, cool. So Predator Destructor's done. Let's go with the Plague Bus Mortar on this back one here. obviously everything else is out of line of sight. So D6 plus 3 shots.
And I'm assuming you're shooting at...
The same unit,
So it'll be D6, is it blast?
It's blast,
So it'll be D6 plus 4, because I've got 5 models in that unit
So
still.
5 shots. So we're hitting on 3s, because I'm indirect, so...
Yeah, because you've got the -1 for being indirect, but the +1 for being heavy.
Exactly.
And it's
so
lethal.
2 lethals.
Nice.
And then this will be, I think, a 3 to wound.
On
So
toughness 5, so yeah. Well, toughness 6 down to toughness
Yes,
5. So 2...
it's AP1, effective AP2, ignoring cover.
So it's 4 arms. So this will go on a spear.
Cool.
So both failed, so one
Okay,
spear
one set.
falls over.
Lovely
Because no one
job
dies in 40k, they all fall
No,
over.
they don't.
Right.
At what point do you hit the half?
He's taking a phone of me because he's being very annoying.
It's for personal reasons.
At what point do you hit the half unit? So
as
there's
in...
6 in total in the unit, I think.
Yeah, there were 6 in total, so there's 4 currently now.
So I need to kill another 1 to hit the half point, because I get +1 to hit with this
Oh,
guy,
okay,
do.
cool.
Yeah.
Do I need to take battle shock now?
Yes, you do, actually.
I'm okay.
Cool.
Nice.
So the second Plague West Mortar then we'll do into that unit.
Okay, so you won't get the additional +1 for shots anymore into this unit, because
cool.
I'm not a
Yeah,
fight
no
unit
problem.
anymore.
So D6 plus 3. Let's go. 4 shots.
You're doing very well here.
Yeah.
So freeze to hit.
Yep, so 3 hits.
Yeah, and then freeze to wound.
3 to wounds, yeah.
So
2 wounds.
I will put this on another spear. Oh, good.
Okay.
He got the memo. He's alive.
Yeah.
So he's on 1 wound.
So let's go with. I want to save this a little bit. I feel like I want to try and pop those 3 wounds on that guy.
On this lovely Caladius
Although you're going to be a 2-up save. So
well, it'll be -1. Not so it'll be 2 up because
-1, and you've got the -1 save from this
so it'll be a 3-up save.
3-up
and I've got to
save.
fail 2, and you'll be wounding me on 5. So
yeah, it's not really worth it. So the final Plague West Caller goes into the same.
Yes.
We have had a super chat from James Hobbs with the chocolate ice cream emoji. And he said...
We can say poo, it's fine.
It's the MFT.
He said, would Jake give up the hair on his head to have a beard again?
Yeah.
It's well worth it.
Yeah. I've heard good things.
Yeah.
So just in case we forget, John, when you're in the UK, if you are down in Wiltshire, give the channel a quick shout. I'm going to put Steve Boxell on a limb here and say he may very well host you for everything you do supporting this channel.
Steve has said on numerous
if you are down in Wiltshire, give him a shout.
I met John in person at LVO.
He's coming to the UK.
Is he? When is he coming?
He's actually at the airport right now.
Oh, he's coming now?
Yeah.
Oh, right.
He'll be here in 10 minutes.
Finally, an upgrade. John, come here. We'll get you the full pose, everything, and a signed photo as well, which I have at my house. I've just been waiting for your address.
I'm still waiting for this signed photo, Jake.
John is more important. Right. So
Okay.
what else are we shooting then? So we've done the 2 tanks, and then we've got. Well, you were debating that.
This
phase,
one, yeah. So that's going to go into the same.
Into the same unit.
Yeah, it's going to go into the same unit. I don't think because you're -1 to hit. I think at this point on that guy.
Yeah, I am. So I'll be hitting on 3s, but that's still like a
still
big.
You can miss. Yeah, we will. So we're going to go Plague West Mortar into the same unit.
Cool. Oh, I need to take another battle.
Is that the same?
I need to take another battle shot.
Sure.
They are fine.
Cool.
So that's 3 ones in a row for the shots.
Yep.
Yeah.
Sweet. 4 shots.
So
Hitting on 3s. I've hit quite
hitting
well.
On that one moved.
Oh,
didn't
he
so
did. Yes,
he's
you're correct. So I got 1 lethal.
Yeah, which is cool.
And 2 wounds.
Cool. So again, both on spears. 1 fails. So the 1-on-1 wound dies.
Dies. Okay.
And how's he feeling? They're scared. They're very scared.
Okay. Battle shocked. Nice. Although it's not really going to affect the game at this point.
No.
So,
I've not really. I don't. There's like no strats really that will be that important to use on them anyway.
Cool.
Cool.
Next up, the Executioner.
The man.
So I am hitting on 2s now because you'll have strength. So
and he
autocannons.
Does he gain all cover?
He doesn't. No.
Okay,
no.
cool. That's fine.
But you are. No, that's boil blighted.
So this
but
is
they're -1 save still.
Yeah. Then this was boil blighted. So yeah.
Yeah. So it won't get the minus cover. So 2s to hit. Drop 2. And then 3s to wound.
Ooh, very scary.
4 wounds, effective 82, so 3
And
saves, I think.
damage?
Damage 3 each.
Okay, so I'll take these on shields first, so I'll roll
Shields?
2 at a time.
Cool.
So 4 up, so 1's on 1.
Yeah.
It's just because I may want to CP it. So 4 up, 4 up.
Ooh.
Have you got any more shooting into this unit?
I think that's my shooting for the rest of the...
Okay,
Yeah, that's
I
me
will
done.
spend it then, because
Cool.
it's only 1 CP to bring back a fella.
Ah,
So
yes, of
and then it
course.
means I can at least have 3 going into the next turn,
Yeah.
not 4, sorry, not 3. I failed
Ah,
anyway.
fabs, yeah.
So I gave a whole speech for nothing. But that is the Vexilla dead, so I've just got a normal spear and the blade champ left in that unit. But
Cool,
I can bring
okay.
back the
You
Vexilla
can
with
bring-
the
Yes, yeah.
Nice one. So that's all the shooting then.
Yeah,
So is that at
reasonable.
the end of the turn?
That is the end of the turn.
Nice.
So I will score No Man's Land for the full
Mhm.
5 points. Engage on all fronts. I can score it next turn, so I will keep it.
Nice. Nice. That's all right then. So you're going to get 5 points for secure, and then that's it. But yeah, so 5 points for secure. So going into my turn. Oh, sorry. At the end of... No, I'm not going to do that. She is going to stay here for now, because I've got these to come in. I've got these to come in, so that's fine. So start of my turn, I'll get 5 VP.
Sorry, can we were distracted by chat for a second there. Aaron, did you get anything on engagement on fronts or secure no man's land?
I got 5 for secure.
What is the chat doing? Because I keep seeing you giggling, and Seb normally does that anyway.
Hang on,
but-
Jake. Let Aaron talk. So you got 5 points for
I got
control.
5 points, and engage we're going to hold on to.
You're going to hold on to it. Perfect. And then that takes us into battle round 2. Both gaining a CP. Aaron, you've got no nonsense to do, have you?
Nope.
No. And Jake will gain how many for primary?
I'll get 5.
Okay.
Right. So... Oh, battle shock on the blade champs unit, that's actually quite important. Yeah. So I can use the strat. So the CP I get, I will just instantly spend to bring back the Vexilla. No, actually no, I'll bring back a spear, because I need the damage.
And Aaron, you're on 2 CP now, right?
I am, yes.
And Jake, you're on 0 because
I'm
you
on
just
0
spent
because
it.
I've just brought back a fella.
Cool.
Nice.
Love it.
Right. So yeah, if you want to go to the top down and mute us.
All right, cool. We'll go into our second sponsor of the day.
But before we continue, I'd like to give a quick shout out to our sponsor, The Outpost. If you're looking for great deals on your miniatures, paints and gaming supplies, we've got you covered. Their wide variety of exceptional service makes them the go-to destination for all hobby needs. So don't wait, check out The Outpost today. Link in the description below.
All right, dudes, we're back.
Well,
That's a lot of shooting.
a lot of shooting, but we also got very distracted during that turn.
We did.
However,
I think I know what's happened.
I was keeping track. Jake's under a little bit of pressure. We
Yeah.
called it. You called that Calidus getting shot at with the Hellbrute,
Yeah.
dropping that contagion range on it, taking some wounds off it. He didn't get to kill it, but then the
No,
mortars flumped. He was consistent with rolling once.
he was.
Very
He was.
consistent.
He wasn't getting very good amount of shots, really, was he? So Jake was a little bit lucky there. I think he could have been hurt a bit worse. But it's going to be interesting to see how Jake bounces back here. Because obviously he just needs to get... He's got fixed secondary, so he needs to deploy Teleport Homer. And he needs to just kill things on Aaron's side here. So having the Caladius is actually important, I think. He needs to keep that alive. I don't know how he's going to do it for another turn, but...
Well, watch him where he's just, well, not advanced, but he's just moved out there. He's just pushed up onto that objective there,
Yeah.
isn't he? Ready to try and keep that Calidus alive, maybe? With some
Yeah.
charging next turn. That'll
Yeah.
wrap some stuff up, I guess.
Exactly.
But it's still nice to see him a little bit under pressure, a little bit sad-faced every now and again.
Yeah,
but
exactly. We've got to keep him down. He's
Especially-
obviously the most handsome man in 40k. Ego is massive.
And his ego only got bigger recently when he was meta chasing and came first place at RTT.
Yeah, he was.
And
He just said legs are too small to chase anything, but apparently not his dreams.
40k manages just fine.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, just a quick, obviously comment on Daximus. Yeah, so it looks a bit smaller because of the way we have the camera angle. So we actually have it at an angle, so the buildings don't look as 2D, right, Seb? Yeah, it adds a bit more dimension to the board. Actually having the camera at an angle. Play on Tabletop graciously gave us some tips, which we've implemented into our streams.
Seb was looking so professional videographer there, munching on a cookie,
Yeah,
fingers
exactly.
poised, ready for a camera angle.
Yeah.
Yep, 2-dimensional. Words.
Absolute pro.
But although that's at an angle, the height difference between Jake and Aaron is not at an angle, and that is not deceptive.
No,
that
that
is about
is-
3 foot between the pair of them.
That's a good estimate, actually. I reckon it is about 3 foot, isn't it?
Well, it's not like Jake's got enough hair on his head to add any inches.
Well, he said he'd take it off, actually, for his beard, so maybe you could...
I'm not having a beard in my head. Because you wear a hat, you can't wear...
That's true. We're
could
not
wear a
currently
scarf.
featuring the backwards cap Jake.
Yeah, what are you
That could
doing?
really emphasise the mustache, or you could simply get one of those mustaches that tap into your hat while you're wearing it. To
Yeah.
Just be glasses.
Jake, did you bring back the Vexilla?
No, I didn't. I brought back... My moving phase is done, by the way. So
Oh, it's
you
done?
can leave it.
Okay, cool.
No, I didn't bring back the Vexilla, and the reason is because I don't really need OC. I just need damage. So that's the logic there. So I'll talk through what I've done. So I've brought in the prosecutors onto this objective, because the logic is that they're going to come in at some point, and they're just going to die anyway. So they might as well come here. Aaron didn't screen me out too well.
Terrible choices.
But also, the other thing I will give benefit of the doubt, they are quite small, so it's hard to screen them out.
Yeah, I mean, realistically, I shouldn't have gone.
Finally, a win for the little guy. So what I've done is I've brought 2 units in.
Yeah.
So I've brought 1 unit to do my teleport homer, so just so I can try and get points on the board as soon as possible. And the other unit I've positioned so I can potentially get a charge on the Plague Burst Crawler. But equally, I can shoot the Talon, which may not do much, but it just stops you getting
STP, right? Yeah, no.
And then I've run the other unit of guard with Matt, the Destroyer. And the Custode Spears are assault, so they can still shoot. So I can do some damage there. And then the run in charge on the Blade Champ doesn't actually state when you have to use it. It just says once per battle you can run in charge.
It's so good, honestly. And then a 6-inch advance on those.
Yeah, I got lucky, got a 6.
Yes,
Well, no,
Jake.
like that's the risk you take, right? Like,
so it means then, I can shoot, decide what I want to do, and then go, okay, I'll charge.
Yeah.
The exact same for this unit, and the key thing here is this model was just towed onto this objective, so I get reroll wounds with this unit as well.
Yeah.
So I have a question. Yeah. What is actually the reasoning for the prosecutors being in the list? What was your thoughts behind that?
I had 40 points.
To
And we don't have henchmen. So that is genuinely it. We don't have henchmen, so I
They're only
needed
40 points.
Yeah, for 4 models.
Okay,
They're 10 points a model. They're not a bargain.
What do they do? What's their
Nothing.
What's their rule?
The prosecutors only come in groups of 4, not 5.
Well, you get 4 or 5 because you can build the box as 4 in a hero, or
Okay.
you can just build them as 5. The main reason they're here is just to hold the backfield.
Okay.
They're not here for anything else. If we had henchmen, I would have just taken them,
Sure.
but we didn't.
Sure.
And I'm not proxying unless it's weapons. But yeah, and the main reason they started in Strat Reserve is something I learned from playing Eldar, is that if you play indirect and you've got a really small unit, the last thing you really want your opponent to do is shoot it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and if you went first, you'd have just shot them, thus meaning I have to keep at least a unit here, which at least, this is probably still going to happen anyway, but it means, 1, Aaron's not shooting any of my other stuff, and 2, because now I've got now I've got a hold on at least, hold 2, I don't have to worry about this as much.
Well, it's your pressure turn now, isn't it? So you're able to go up and start
I
putting
don't feel
pressure.
pressure.
No, you didn't know. You put pressure on him.
Yeah, exactly.
What might have been an idea at the start is to use your sticky objective strats.
Yeah, I
Essentially.
was thinking it, but I
Saving.
also got very greedy with wanting to kill. I definitely wanted to kill a vehicle,
Yeah.
and it was the case of, do I kill a vehicle or do I hold an objective I know I'll hold anyway?
Yeah.
And I went with the greedy.
And there you have it, chat. You wondered which of the 7 dwarfs Jake was? Greedy.
I'm not creepy.
Importantly, I did Overwatch with this flamer into here. I only picked off 1 wound, unfortunately, but such is life.
Yes. So let's go into some shooting. So we're going to start with the big tank.
Sure.
And do they both have a 5-up invul?
Yes.
And they're both, how many wounds and toughness?
So this one's 12 wounds, toughness 10.
Mm-hmm.
This one is 10 wounds, toughness 9.
Okay.
This has got a 2-up save.
I'm not shooting.
This has got a 2-up save.
No.
This has got a 2-up save.
And then, I'm going to shoot this one here.
Cool.
Just because, 1, the charge is longer into it.
Yeah.
And 2, because I want a bit of revenge. So
Fair enough. So hitting on 3s.
hitting on 3s because of the -1. So they all hit with no
Lovely.
lethals. Strength 12.
So 3s.
3s. So 3 invulnerable saves on
Got a twin linked reroll.
Oh yeah, of course. Thank you, Aaron.
That's right.
4, please.
4 saves. 5 ups. I do make 2.
Oh,
Okay.
exciting. So, and they're D6 plus 2 damage.
They are, yeah.
And I don't have any CP, so I'll just roll them. So that will be 6 and so 9 total.
9 total.
And I do have my heavy bolter.
Yep.
So hitting on 3s with sustained and nothing.
Cool.
So, yeah, cool.
Are
So
the
that's
bolters twin linked as well? Or?
Oh, no, they're just, it's called a twin bolt cannon, but isn't twin linked. It's just, it just actually has the same stats as a normal one. Nice one. So I'm happy with that. So let's do some shooting. So now that actually makes me want to shoot the guard at the Mr. Waternoose thing. Let's
Mr. Waternoose.
Yeah, this thing. He looks like the bloke from Monsters Inc.
Of course, yeah. I love that.
Jake's so pleased with himself from all of them comments.
All those Monsters Inc. people are like, yeah, finally someone for us. Right, so let's do the shooting into here. It's all the same stats with the blade or the spear, so I'll just roll it all at the same time if that's
Cool,
okay.
yeah.
So I'll do 5. They can all see him. You will get cover though,
Yep.
so this will just put you on your 3 up. So 2s to hit. All hit.
Nice.
And then this will be toughness is a lot, isn't it?
Yeah, toughness 10.
So 6s, but I'm re-rolling everything because I'm stood on an objective.
Lovely.
Oh, hang on.
You
let's give
needed
that
to do
another
some
go.
re-rolling.
No,
that's
didn't get
nothing.
the memo there.
Yeah.
Now I can shoot twice with this unit once per game,
I love
And-
that. Yeah, it's really good.
and do you know I genuinely don't know enough opportunity. I'm probably going to get to use it, so I think I'm just going to do it
It's worth it.
because I really, really need to pip that wound off.
Yeah.
So let's give it another go. Not as good on the hits, but let's hope we make up for it on the wounds. All ready. There we go.
Oh,
So
2 goes through.
-1, but you do get cover.
Yeah, so down to 1.
Or no. Does the blade? I assume he doesn't because he just has like 2 swords.
Yeah, I don't think he has
No, he
got.
doesn't. And then
Sorry, we're
is
just
so
going to have to
off-putting.
call this now.
Yeah.
Grimdark Ash. It's funny because Aaron and Jake, they look like Sully and Mike Wazowski.
Who's Boo? Seb's Boo.
we're going to have to take 5 minutes out on the deck for George to finish his little hysterical
No,
moment.
just if anyone wants, like, it's Peter Crouch and Jermaine Defoe for all the football fans out there. It is little and
Stop trying to make it happen, Jake. No one's on board with Defoe and
Hey,
Peter Crouch.
legends of the game. So next up, we'll do this sort of twosome.
Yeah,
I'll just shoot them at the boat train because they can't see
Fair,
anything.
nice.
So 2s, and then toughness.
Toughness 9.
I'll say 6s. Re-rolling. Not bad though. 2,
Lovely.
you will get cover.
Yeah,
So
saved them both.
yes, George. I'm going to shoot again.
We've had a super chat from Pedro Gomez. He said, supporting the war effort against capitalism, down with the water nooses.
Clearly, Aaron didn't get the memo making that arm save there.
Yeah,
I,
right.
I also don't remember when like the water noose was a part of any form of thing like that.
Bring back
so-
the British Empire.
Yeah, exactly. So these 2 again will shoot here with the shoot again. I can understand why. 1 more wound.
One
no,
more wound.
no AP because of the cover.
Love it.
Right now, I guess we have to shoot some more guns. Just
Did you
because
shoot the Blade Champion, did you?
He doesn't have a gun.
Oh, okay.
So
That's
that would
right.
be cheating
Yeah.
if I did that. And it's only casual cheating, so it's okay.
Cheating with friends is not cheating.
Yeah,
Exactly. That's what I
Yeah.
kept telling her, and she still kept crying. So then what we'll do is, what's the 24? Well, I'm not wrong. 20,
There's just so many more things to say here, but family-friendly stream.
Yeah.
I think we've crossed that threshold now.
Let's just hope Steve's got bad internet connection.
why is his gun
What are you thinking here, Jake?
flat 3? I'm just admiring Trajan's gun's flat 3 damage, which is quite incredible.
Because he's the boss.
I don't know, because I'm thinking of just trying to get rid of as much of this as possible. But at the same, because I can just charge this. This isn't a problem.
Yeah, sure.
So I think, yeah, I'll go with my gut. So I'll shoot all of them. So we'll start with Trajan. So 2s. He's strength 5.
Cool.
This is 5s. No, you didn't get the memo. And then I got another 10.
Does he reroll wounds? Oh, he's warden.
Yeah,
isn't it?
he's in wardens.
Yeah.
And then his he gets like a once per battle
I think you should use that, frankly, Get rid of that once per battle.
Well,
stuff.
Well, to give himself fight first.
Get rid of that.
And then 6s. 2 at -1, so you won't get cover this time because I can't see you.
Fair one.
2 damage. 2 damage.
I don't actually know what these guys have. 10 wounds.
Nice. Right, then I'm going to shoot. So I'll do all of the, so 2 of them are deploying a teleport home, so we won't worry about those. The other 2, however, will shoot the Talaman. So I'll start with their axes. So what's their special rule? They get reroll wounds against characters, monsters, and vehicles. Very useful. And they can leave the table once per game. Cool. So right, we'll start with their axes. So 2s, 4 hits. Strength 4, toughness.
On the Talaman,
Yep.
it'd be toughness 6 though.
Okay, so 5s, and then I'm re-rolling the wounds.
Toughness 5.
Okay, so still 5s, but re-rolling wounds. 2 at -1, and these are 2 damage each. So that'll be 4 damage.
4 damage. That probably kills him.
Oh. I
Yeah,
want
it
to find
does.
my grenade gun. No!
You don't need that. You don't need
my
that.
wrist piece. Oh, that's a shame.
Oh, mistakes were made.
Yeah. Right, so let's do some charging now. So I believe I have inbuilt reroll charge on the...
Yeah, both of these guys.
So what I'm going to do, let's just have a measure. So I need a 6 into both. So I'll do that. So this unit will charge both.
Okay, cool.
I'm sort of half tempted to keep this here, but... at the
So you
same
did
time.
want to... So I think
I
this
need
is quite
to
important,
kill
right?
this is
You
the
wanted
thing.
to stay towed onto this
Yeah.
objective. So I would, if you wanted to, I would maybe do that charge first,
Yeah.
so that you.
Well, the problem
you
is
could-
that so I need a 6 to get here, and
Yeah.
I can sort of manipulate where I have to base
Yes.
to the point where then I can make sure I can
Get
move
back.
3 back.
Yeah.
And then worst case scenario, I do have Unstoppable Destroyer there,
Of course. Yeah.
which I think is the one I'm thinking of.
That's Ceaseless Hunter. This
Ceaseless-
unit's Ceaseless Hunter. So if I move at all,
Yeah.
then you could just move back.
Oh, this is the one that does Mortals, which actually is fine because then that guarantees the Mr. Warney's dead.
Yeah.
And then that means my piling can then bring me back a bit. Okay,
Possibly,
we'll
yeah.
roll it.
We'll see what
This is
happens.
definitely happening. This one, I'm not too sure on. This is definitely happening as well.
Cool.
So we'll do the 2 that I know. So 6, so
Lovely.
7. I don't want like more. I just want, so he can base here.
Yep.
He can base both.
Yep.
He can base there. He can base there. And I've got no more room. So then the other 2 will base this guy. So they can all fight, but then it does mean I can then consolidate back onto the objective.
Cool. Yeah.
Okay. And then the other 2, now I know I can get back on this objective.
Yeah.
It gives me a bit more want to
Yeah,
do that.
absolutely.
So I will do that. So here, into this guy. Oh.
Ooh.
With a reroll.
Love it.
They are in. So he can base there. He can base there. And then he just goes there. And then finally, Trajan and friends are into here. So I'll just move these dice. Oh, and then, well, I say finally, the Terminator's also into the Blade Burst.
Cool.
So,
This is probably the scariest thing for me right now,
yeah,
because I know
this the
what's
Trajan.
coming with those.
Mr. Trajan.
Yeah.
And then finally, Terminators, they need a 9. I don't know if they're probably
Sure.
not going to get it. No, they don't. That's
No.
fine. But they are just chilling. Nice. So,
Before we start, Jake,
yeah.
got a super chat from James Hobbs. Again, he's pumping the money in the stream tonight. It's like 2 of his favourite 4 people are in the same room or something.
It's like half his friends are here.
However, his question is, if you could introduce any strat, what would it be and why would it be 1 CP reroll on your opponent's dice?
Yeah, I like James. I've spoken about James's idea before about Warhammer with the boggle dice. So he had this idea that like he put, I don't know how many dice it was in this boggle, but it's like I think we said 6 or something, and then they're all different coloured, and then like instead of rolling dice, you always have to press the boggle. So it's like if let's say like you have like 60 attacks, you're pressing this thing 10 times.
I'll be at a computer googling right now. What's a boggle?
It's that I don't.
Do you remember there was a board game where there was a
Yeah,
like
there's
a
a thing
metal
in the
base
middle.
with a plastic, clear
yeah,
plastic
yeah.
transparent, and you use to press it and it just flick the dice.
So the idea would be all the
I mean,
dice.
it's
different
nothing to
colours.
do with the question James
Yeah.
Hobbs asked.
Yeah.
No,
But
no, it'd be-
fantastic.
No, it'd be
well done,
two.
James.
It'd be 2 CP. Put that thing on the table. I like the idea of a strat like old Vect, and when I say old Vect, I mean like 8th edition Vect.
Are you just looking up at Aaron there, or are you thinking?
No, I'm trying to think how it worked. It was like 3 or 4 CP, and you could on a 2-up stop your opponent using a strat. That was like 8th edition, I think. I loved that strat, and I think it should come back for 3 CP. Or 4.
I'm a big fan of James's idea of 1 CP. That's 6 for damage you just rolled.
Yeah,
I'm going to re-roll it.
Imagine how clutch it would be like, oh, I really need this charge. No, mate. Oh, I really need to pass this save. No, mate. Just anything. No, I do like that. I think
Or it could be, I'll do 2 CP, and my classic when I'm playing you, where I just tell you no. and for 2 CP, whatever I've just said no to, you're just not allowed to do. Yeah. Just no. You're not doing it.
You can spend CP to do something you make me do anyway. So I'm happy for that trade. What about you, Aaron? What do you think?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe give Phantasm to everyone.
That's a terrible idea.
You're fired.
Actually,
There's a reason you haven't been here for a year, and that was it.
Do you think it would be? It actually would be
I don't know.
balanced.
I think,
It would be balanced if
not
everyone
like-
had it.
Not Phantasm, but maybe like if you move within a certain distance or something. Like
I like squad tactics.
Yeah.
That's how I think Phantasm should be. Is if you move within 9, you can move.
yeah, like Ceaseless Hunter. Like,
Yeah.
There is actually a question in chat which I think is best for you two. Is actually what
How
do you
tall are
guys?
you?
Huh?
How do
tall
you
are
deal with
No,
the height difference in a relationship?
No, it's from Dominic. He said, "What do you guys think of my new list? Trajan, a Blade Champ, 2 sets of 5 Wardens, 4 Alaris Terminators, 2 Telemons, both with Storm Cannon and Culverin, a Grav Tank, and a Calidus Assassin and Vindicator Assassin."
Not gonna lie, I have no idea what Telemon does. But the Wardens, I think the Wardens are okay, but I actually wish I had another unit of Guard. Because having the double shoot, now knowing Trajan's Guns Flat 3 is pretty good.
Yeah, but the thing
And the
is
reroll wins.
the Feel No Pain that's coming up is so
The Feel No
good.
into this matchup, the Feel No Pain and the -1 to wound if your strength's higher, my toughness is massive.
Yeah.
Because where you reduce my toughness.
Yeah.
I
I personally would not run the Telemons, I think.
No, they're
I would drop
these.
honestly, they're a very expensive and very cool unit. If you've got Telemons, keep them.
Yeah, they are. Cool.
But if we're talking theoretically, I'd go the
More of these.
I run 3 of these in my Custodians.
These
I
are
think they're
absolutely
insane.
fantastic.
They're so good.
Yeah.
What weapons have you got on the
So
Grav
I've
Tank?
got the twin blaze cannon.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it's strength 12 -3 d6 plus 2 damage. Like that's quite a good profile.
Re-rolling, yeah.
Re-rolling wounds with lethal if you're shooting monster vehicle.
It's
really
so good. Like
Why do you keep laughing?
I was only laughing at that comment because Dodgeball, the film, came into my mind where he goes, Blazer, laser.
No, they are the Caladiuses are really, really good.
They're
I
stand
think
out
they're
for me, they're
amazing.
brilliant.
So if you haven't bought anything or whatever and you're planning a list, I'd definitely go with 3 of these over the 2 Telemons and if it works out also points wise.
Yeah.
Other than that, I think that's a pretty good
Yeah,
list.
I like everything else.
The only other thing I may say is for screening units like henchmen or like some form of Imperial agent as well. Like you could probably get away with getting rid of the Vindicator and putting in some Imperial agents just to help you screen your backfield because it's what I'm really lacking at the moment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it.
Nice.
Cool. Back to you guys then.
Right, so I finished a charge move. So each time the bearer ends a charge move, select 1 enemy unit with engagement range on a 2 to 5, take 2 3 more wounds. I'm going to pick the tank.
Just gonna World War
He's dead. So
One. Does he blow up? No.
and I was saying to Aaron actually when we were doing his movement phase that I've been so used to playing Eldar when I killed his other night, I actually nearly went to go grab my yin card and put over there as well. So yeah, right. Cool. So that's all the charge stuff done. Is there any strats you want to play? Is there anything you can play? I don't know how. No. Okay. Cool. So let's start with the Blade Champ himself, and I'm going to go with his Vitreous attack. I'm assuming that's how it's said, and people will probably butcher my pronunciation in the comments.
Make
So
a
where are we
change
going,
from
this
butchering
one
your
first?
tash.
How many CP have you actually
I've
got?
got 1 left.
So you can't interrupt.
Can't interrupt.
Okay.
Not worth
So I
it.
will go here then.
Cool.
So hitting on 2s. So they all hit. It doesn't.
Nice.
Oh, I need to pick a
You've
stance.
got special stuff.
Yeah.
While Jake's having a moment to think,
I would have
thank
gone
you,
lethal because that makes the
Lethal,
most sense.
Jake, stop talking. Thank you, Biltong Boob, for the 199 super chat. No element toilet dice. Mainly
No,
looking at you, Aaron.
not today.
5 up saves, no.
Oh, that made blank.
It is-
Go on,
It
Matt.
is dead. Does it blow?
Oh, go on, Matt.
Wow, that was a.
That was a mess.
Leveled
So Blade
up Blade
Champ just
Champion.
levelled a Blade Drone.
How many wounds is the...
They got 10 wounds
10.
each. Yeah.
That's a nice 3 points there.
Oh, and then I get to consolidate back on the objective. I'm only going to get 3 on there.
Yep.
But if I'm honest, that's
These 3 OC or.
because they have the Vexilla,
Yep.
they will be free AC.
Cool. Okay.
Right, then we'll do over here. So same again.
Yep.
I think I'm going to go with that big swing I did
Yeah.
last time. So 2s. I will reroll that. So all hit. Strength 6, so 5s, can reroll 1s, and then these are dev wounds, the 6s.
Ooh, tasty.
So only 1 dev wound, but it is just flat 3.
Flat 3, cool.
Yeah. That's really good.
Down to 7.
That's so good.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Then I get 10 attacks with the normal people, 2s with lethal.
I forget how many attacks these guys fly out. It's
Yeah.
crazy. Isn't
The
it?
combat profile, like I've only been shooting at the moment, so the shooting's not
Yeah.
great, but the combat is amazing. Strength 7, so this will be 5s, re-rolling 1s because I'm not on an objective.
Cool.
So only 2, minus 2.
Okay, so this will be 5 up saves. Make 1.
Also just 2 damage. So that didn't actually go to plan,
Hmm.
but that's okay. We don't need a plan where we're going. Right, now let's do Trajan.
Trajan.
So anything you want to do there?
Yeah, nothing really.
Right, so 2s with lethal. He doesn't give his unit anything other than ignore modifiers. And then strength 10, toughness.
Toughness 9.
Also freeze. So 3 saves, minus 2, and they're flat 3 damage each.
5 ups.
Okay, so that's
Might be
6
5
damage.
ups.
I assume so. It's a little demon rumba.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
5 up in 1.
So
So that is down to 4. Oh no, he's already taken damage.
down to 2.
Yeah.
Cool. And then
Was it 3 went through? Sorry.
it's, 2 went through.
2
They're
went
flat 3.
Flat 3.
Yeah.
Cool.
And then the
down to 2.
wardens. I get loads of attacks as well. So 5. I'm quite impressed actually by how many attacks these guys have. I shouldn't be because they are custodians and cost about an arm and a leg.
Yeah.
But that's okay. Right. So could you just remove that dice out there for me?
Of course.
Because I've only got small hands. So 2s with lethal.
I mean, he's only got 2.
Let me
Do you want to roll them all?
Let me run. And then 5. Oh, okay. Oh no.
Yeah.
Okay, that was very good. Oh my, that
Jake,
is.
what have you done to me?
15 saves at minus 2,
Right,
please.
I'll do 1 at a time.
One at a time. Got to get that run time up.
He's dead. Does he blow up? No.
And then Ying can't teleport. Cool, and
Yeah,
then,
but on my side, right?
no, we wish. And then,
2 or 3.
I think he's 2, isn't he?
Sorry,
How many wounds have you got?
10 wounds, I think.
10. Oh.
Racking up the points, Jake.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is why we go fixed.
This is why we go fixed in this game. Right, that's everything, at least for mine attacking, so you will get to attack me back.
Cool. Don't usually use these in combat. Plague Probe. 3 attacks.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing.
Oh, okay. That does end my turn, though. So that's going to give me...
So we've stacked it 12 points for Bring It Down so far. You killed 3 vehicles there at each 3 points, and you took 1 deployed teleport homer in the centre.
in Aaron's
that
lines.
changes everything.
It gives me
Gives
extra
you
points.
Some big
Extra
points.
Nice.
I feel like the Jennifer Lawrence meme of "What do you mean there's more? What do you mean it's not over?" It's in full play there.
Nice one. So, yeah, that concludes my turn. So, Aaron, going into your turn, we're both going to get a CP.
Yay.
And then cards-wise...
Cards time. So, no prisoners.
Oh, that's good. Kill stuff.
Okay, so we can go.
These are dying.
Yeah.
There's no doubt about that.
Hopefully, fingers crossed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm just going to have a look at some strats. There's only thing I can do.
Are you on 2 CP, Aaron?
Yes, 2.
2, yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Cool. Yep, all good. Nice.
All good?
There's nothing I can do there. So.
Okay, cool.
Right, so if we go to the top down and you
Do you score anything on primary?
I get 10 points.
10 points?
Yeah.
Yeah, I couldn't get over there. Well, I could have got over there, but I didn't want to bring them all down. So-
Cool.
Nice.
All right then. Go to the top down then. Right, we're back, mate. So that was actually quite brutal.
That was flashbacks. That was PTSD flashbacks.
Yeah, I'm sure it was for
LGT
you,
for me
mate.
watching
Yeah.
that amount of attacks. I'm wondering if Aaron considers maybe. I know he says I say he says he does play Custodes. Maybe that -1 weapon skill, ballistic skill with the toughness might have really came into play here.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think you've got to weigh it up, haven't you? Either you're going to go more defensive against the Custodes or you're going to go more offensive. I do think that maybe putting the blight drones, the little crawlers, myphetic crawlers or whatever they're called, into Strat Reserve might have been better.
Bringing them in and just and maybe have just put in, if he could have. I mean, we were too busy laughing to pay attention at the time.
Yeah, exactly.
Trying to get to that far end of the objective closest to Jake's deployment to just stop that consolidation and that extra free movement that he did get. I know he would have still got it, but he wouldn't have then piled in that extra bit because now Jake's sitting in that mid board, closing that gap into that armor.
Yeah.
As soon as he wraps it up, that's all blast, it's all indirect, etc. It's if there's something to target because it's in contact with something, then
And as soon as he starts getting amongst them, he's just literally it's just combat after combat after combat. There's nothing really he can do movement wise. It's going to be tough for Aaron from here, I think. But he does have a lot of firepower, so he needs to do a lot of damage this turn.
and he's absolutely right now poised over Jake, towering over him physically.
And we're not talking on the board; we're talking in real life.
Making sure what he can do on the next turn is Jake, as he's
breathing
moving
down
out
his
and
neck.
whatnot. He's got some work to do on this turn.
He does, but he has got no prisoners, so that helps him.
And no one likes seeing that many Alaris Terminators on your back line either.
Not at all.
Staring down your plate bursts.
They are horrifying, mate. I don't even know what they do, but I just know they're horrifying because they're Custodian Terminators, like absolutely horrible. Jake just said they don't do a lot apparently. So Adam Jones said, "Where are the Venatari?" Jake, do we have Venatari in the studio?
We do.
We do.
We have 6.
Okay.
I just wanted to use this, to be honest. So
Yeah. Fair
this
enough.
is a bit more of like Steve asked me to play Custodes, and I just instantly was like, I want to use Trajan and I want to use 2 Blade Champs. And what fits around Trajan and 2 Blade Champs? And it is lots of bodies. And then you go, oh no, I don't have anything to play the missions, and I had to put all this in. No,
Is this your first time playing Custodians in 10th?
Yeah, well, ever.
Ever? Oh, okay.
I've never played Custodes before.
How are you finding them?
They're cool. They're not my thing, really. They're not like, I definitely wouldn't. I wouldn't do this as an army, personally. This isn't my sort of play style. But they are good fun, and they definitely do have some tricks. I think it's fair to say, at least from what I've been having a look at so far.
You've had plenty of smiles on your face this evening as you've been reading it does this, does it?
The fact the Blade Champ's like flat 3 with dev wounds with one of his attacks, and he just was like, bonk, that's you, Zed. It's pretty epic. So
I'm not appreciating James Hobbs this evening. He's given us a lot of stick on the WhatsApp group that you've got to look at, Jake, after this. But as well on the chat, you're piping up quite a lot. It's like everyone knows Steve's not around tonight because chat has been bouncing. There's been a lot of Monsters Inc. jokes. Me and Jordan are being referred to as 2 individuals from the Muppets. So thanks for that.
Just turned my airplane mode off and like, my phone's like... what's he saying?
Apparently you get reroll wounds against monsters, vehicles or heroes. Is that for the Blade Champ?
That's for the Terminators.
Really?
The Terminators are good. They are really good. They pump out a lot of shots and have a lot of damage. It's just, I think, when you look at the points, I believe they're 180 points for 2.
They're 90 points a model.
Yeah. Which
so
is
like
a lot.
They're character points a model. That's
but they do have the stat line of a character.
And you can take them individually as well.
Oh, you can.
And drop them in. A lot of people I've seen have taken them in, 3 lots of ones, and then that's kind of they'll drop them into a corner, drop them into a
I don't know if you can take them in ones anymore. Yeah, because I think they got rid of that's what I wanted to do, and then the app made me.
Because you could do if you're doing that, it's really good for secondary players.
Should we have a look at it live?
Yeah, let's do
No,
it.
no,
Right.
it's minimum.
I mean,
2
I could do
now.
it, so you're not on. Oh, okay.
It's
yeah,
minimum
I mean, it's
2.
still a small base size to get them in there.
2 models is
They're
very hard.
durable.
Yeah.
For the points, I think they're fantastic. Like in terms of a mission, and they got once per battle they can leave the table.
Oh, so they can be taken off the board. Is it
Yeah.
at the end of your opponent's movement phase as well?
End of your opponent's turn.
End of your opponent's turn.
It's
That's
once
really
per game.
Yeah.
But but that's all you will need.
Yeah, sure. No, that's really good actually. I think
How
that's-
are you feeling if you were to run your Blood Angels into these after watching some
Into
of
the
this
Custodies?
pummeling? Yeah.
It's weird because I think I'd be quite defensive. I think I'd let him try and move out and come towards me and then just counter-attack. So I have a unit of Blade Guard with fights first as well, so I'd let him try and take that objective and try and fight the Blade Guard off that objective, and just go for his home objective with the Death Company. Because he's not going to really sit back with a bunch of Custodies on his home objective.
Yeah, I'm not sure if they're limited on movement, but you've definitely got speed on the Blood Angels, haven't you?
Yeah,
You've got some big jump ins to try and outmaneuver everybody.
Exactly. And I know there's a lot of fights first with the Blade, because the Blade champs have fights first, if I'm right.
I think so, and Trajan does a shenanigan as well, doesn't he? I think.
Exactly. So charging them isn't really optimal. So as many Inferno pistols as I can into their faces. Grenade strats. Yeah, as many like damage as I can do outside of the fight phase would probably be my way of dealing with them. But Custodies themselves are just so tanky, aren't they? Do you think the changes were justified?
I think they were. They were just too durable, too much output, and people couldn't contend. And now they're still a good army. People are still getting good results from them. The guys are looking at us though like they are ready to go. So we won't delay with my thoughts and opinions because no one cares.
I care.
I care.
Yeah.
Thanks, Jake. You can tell me about it later.
Yeah, that's right. Right, Aaron.
We're back in. Let's go. So obviously, 2 big mistakes here. Really, I should not have come so close, and I shouldn't have left that.
We did even speak about it actually, because and there's another very tall, muscly man trying to be very sneaky. We actually spoke about it. It's the whole reason I kept my unit here because I wanted to see where you go, and then I could pounce.
Yeah, so
and
great.
So I think that was a big moment there.
Yeah.
It's going to be interesting to see how you sort of can bounce back from that.
Yes, yeah, it's going to be tough, but we will. I think there's options. There's definitely options.
You're about to pepper Trajan's unit though.
I mean.
But it is important to know you have got engage.
Yes, so I've got engage. Managed to get the nurglings in there, and the ones at the back. So I've got full engage points there. So need to try and score some no prisoners, so kill some units. Viable to kill these. This is going to be very tough from experience.
Yeah, because there's a certain thing that's going to happen at the start of your shooting phase.
I know exactly what's going to happen. But there's still play.
There's still a
lot of play.
I think there's loads of play.
So see what we can do, right?
Nice one. So shooting phase time?
Yes, shooting phase.
So unsurprisingly, for anybody that is very familiar with Custodes, I'm going to use the Warden's once per game Living Fortress ability, which is the start of any phase. I can use this ability, and then to the end of the phase, I have a 4+ feel no pain.
Ouch.
Very good. And they are -1 to wound if your strength's higher than my toughness, which, because of being in contagion range, I'm going to be.
Yeah, nice. So let's start doing some shooting. I want to try and kill that.
This is a big priority.
That's 2 points for no prisoners if I kill it.
Yeah. And also
it's going to kill me.
It hampers my long-ranged anti-tank as well.
Exactly. So we'll start with the last cannon here first.
Yep.
It does hit.
And
it does wound.
So I'll get a 5 up. I'm fine.
Ooh, why would you do that to me? No! Crack missile. Misses.
It's because you called it a missile, not a rocket.
Yeah.
Because it's a missile.
Yes.
Oh, there's another very...
I get it.
See?
Yeah,
see?
I get it.
Thank you.
Right.
Hi, Crit. Come here.
Yeah?
Look how...
Just to prove that Aaron isn't just breathing. There's going to be a meme about this. It involves a sofa.
We're looking at this one.
All I'm saying is 2024, 2.5 Men is coming back to a TV screen near you. On the Netflix of Warhammer.
I would really appreciate the Charlie Sheen piece.
You could be Charlie Sheen.
Love it.
Right, nice one.
Cool.
Right.
Next up, so I can fall back and shoot or charge with the drones.
Oh, cool, nice.
Yeah. So this drone, these guys have fallen back into here. I'm going to see what I can do because there's no point in shooting this really.
Nice. Let's do it. So into this unit here.
So into.
Oh, sorry, into this unit.
This unit, yeah.
Oh, which is, bear in mind that this unit was here.
Yeah.
And when Aaron finished his move, I used my Ceaseless Hunter ability to move me back into the building. And that was more because, one, it means that I've got 2 models on the objective if something goes really wrong and the whole unit of here dies. But the other reason is because I get cover as well.
Yeah.
So,
Excellent. So 2d6 shots.
oh,
Nice.
that's good. That's
nice.
Ooh,
6.
a bit scared now. Don't get nervous.
Aaron's dice had to wake up eventually.
They did
At
have
some
to,
point, right?
It was the triple one on the.
Couldn't
Yeah.
get worse.
It was the triple one on the mortar shots for me.
So these are anti-infantry 2 plus.
Ooh, so 10.
So that is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 at AP1. You're not going to be in contagion range.
No,
so,
but do I get cover?
ignore cover.
So 3 pluses then.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Nice.
So 1 dead and 1 on a wound.
Lovely.
Oh no. So you've just got to do 1 more wound and you will kill.
And we'll kill that unit, which would be really nice. Not the unit.
Oh,
but
and something
the,
else I need to know. I've used the strat to bring a model back in this unit, so I can't use it again.
Can do it again. Cool.
But I don't think there's going to be a unit there potentially.
Right. Let's do this one into the, because it's their only target.
Yep.
11
Oh,
shots.
there we go.
Let's
There we go.
4.
Aaron's finally smiling after your turn.
You are in contagion range there.
Yeah. So it's just anti-infantry too, isn't it?
Yeah. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Minus 1.
Yeah. So the -2 effective.
Oh, so 4 pluses. So 5 failed, but I do get feel no pain 4 up.
You do.
That didn't-
Which you don't really do.
So that's 1 dead and 1 on 2. I believe they have. Yeah, they have 3 wings each.
Lovely.
So he's dead, and you're on 2. Yeah, there we go.
Right. So let's move down this way.
Those flamers are nice, aren't they?
They are, yeah. They're
Ooh.
top.
They're nice when you roll 11 out of 12 shots.
They just anti-infantry
22,
too as well. It's nice.
22 out of 24. Yeah. So we'll do this playburst call at the back. Can see those. There's one on.
There's 1 on 2
2.
wings there. So if you shot the mortar into there, you could pap that one off and then end your
Yeah.
thing
I want to try and pip that one. So I'm going to do the mortar onto
to that unit.
that
here.
unit. You're going to be on a 2-up save.
I will be on a 2-up save, and you are -1, so it'll be 4s. And you haven't got any way to buff this, have you? Because there's no contagion there.
No.
I just want Trajan going like a one.
You're giving me really hard choices here. We'll go. You got no one else on that back.
I've just got the 5 prosecutors because
so-
I had to set up the Calidus here just in case I
So
couldn't.
mortar will go on that back unit. They're 4-ups. There'll be a 3-up to a 4-up. And then cover.
Because you're -1, is it?
Yeah.
So I'll be on a 3-up to a 4-up, but then I've got cover, so it'll be back to a 3-up.
Right. So slugger, entropes onto the front unit, and mortar at the back. So slugger, and I think that's got lethal.
I think most Death Guard.
Slugger,
things
isn't that an Ork gun?
No, it's called a heavy slugger actually. It's like a Death Guard thing.
I thought
No, it hasn't got lethal.
Oh. Well, it's not lethal.
It's not lethal.
You are right though, George. You are correct.
Be 1 wound there.
1 wound.
No, 2 wounds because you're -1 toughness.
Minus AP?
-1 and
Very fine.
but you're -1 from.
Oh,
this.
sorry. And then 4 up for no pain. So I'm on. How much damage is it?
1 damage.
Okay,
Yeah.
so 1's on 1.
2 entropes here. 2 failed hits. Strong.
And then.
D6 plus 3 at the back is 7 shots.
What is nice about having a unit 4 weirdly is that you don't get past.
Lethal, they'll miss.
Doesn't
on
need it.
4s.
Doesn't need
So it's going to be 2s to wound.
Yeah.
So that's 4 wounds at AP1. So
AP1 with cover, so 3 up. 1 left.
love that. Love that.
Okay, I'm
Good
quite happy with that actually,
Yeah.
because then you have to put another one in there to try
Yeah, that's fair.
Trajan's unit actually ignores the -1 toughness.
Oh yeah, you
Of
know
course
all
it does,
modifiers.
So
but it wouldn't have
pull one
mattered.
back.
No, it wouldn't
no,
matter.
put it
No,
back.
no,
Put it back.
oh,
Put it back.
okay.
Put it back.
Very good of you.
It's
Because it was anti-infantry 2 up anyway, so it didn't matter at all there.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll remember it now.
Thank you, Adam, for
Thank
letting
you.
us know.
Thank you. I thought he just had the one cool Super Saiyan line.
Yeah. Second one, everything except for the mortar. So mortar that way, and then 2 HPs and
nice. So into this.
So
one.
yeah, mortar there first.
Yep.
6 shots. 3, 4, 6. 1 lethal. We're hitting on 4s, so 2 hits.
And then
2 wounds. 3 wounds. AP 1.
So 3 up. She's dead.
Cool.
I'm not gonna make her.
So we got some no prisoners on the board. We got.
Yeah, so you got 2 for no prisoners there.
That's 1 unit. Yep.
2 entropy cannons. 2 hits. 2 wounds.
So just be 4 ups. 1 failed.
1 fail.
They have 4 wounds each.
Cool. D6 plus 1.
Nice. Ooh.
I really don't want to, but.
Well, don't.
Yeah, I know. So that's. Oh yeah, we'll keep it.
Yeah, could you pop the 1 on? I don't think it will matter.
Heavy sluggers.
Into which unit?
Same
Into the
same
Oh,
ones,
we
yeah.
never know.
Could do it. 5s to wounds. No.
No.
So I've got a 3rd one. So I don't need to do the mortar that way.
What are you giggling about?
Just chat. It's popping off, mate.
We'll go this one. So the Hellbrute into this unit here.
As in, so the crack
No,
and...
I don't want to do that.
you'd probably want to put the...
The mortar, I think the mortar.
Yeah, or you could do the Predator, because that could maybe
do.
knock off the wound.
I'd like the Predator to go that way, to be honest. Let's do the Hellbrute.
Okay.
Last cannon will go here, missile here.
Okay.
So last cannon here, hits, wounds.
And when we say, sorry, the back unit?
Back unit,
okay,
yeah.
Cool. Right. I fail it.
D6 plus 1, so it's going to kill 1.
Yeah, that one.
Sorry.
That's
Picking your models
I
away.
was just trying to think. I was like, does the I want to keep the front one.
Yeah.
So
And then the missile hits. Doesn't wound. No.
I'm toughness quite a lot. They're toughness 7, which is quite good.
We'll put the contagion on this front unit.
Okay. Oh yeah, because you pick it after. Don't you?
Yeah. So I got 1 more Playburst Crawler.
You got 1 more Playburst Crawler,
This
the
and
Predator and the Roomba.
Yeah, so the Roomba into, obviously, these guys. So 2 melter shots first. They both miss. That's useful. And the missile
You're
hits.
wasting my...
wounds on a 4, because
yeah.
minus 1 to
So
wounds.
4 up, all good.
Love it.
You're wasting my for no pay.
Yeah.
Wound me more.
Yeah, I mean, there's not a lot. Yeah, it's worrying.
No, it's okay. No, I'd rather you not wound me.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to roll dice.
Let's go for the final.
I'm looking at the chat because
Playburst.
you two just keep giggling
It's
like
really hard.
schoolgirls.
We're sorry, gentlemen.
Yeah, it's okay.
I'm looking at the chat.
Try playing a game with people.
Hey, look, we're
laughing
trying to
at
play
you in the
a
corner.
sophisticated game Warhammer.
Yes.
You've got children over here.
Unbelievable.
Unbelievable.
On the channel, we support clarity, of which we cannot provide right now.
Today is a no clarity stream.
0. Absolutely 0.
Callum, it's very nice of you to call me a snack.
It
Right.
doesn't mean it in a nice way.
Stop, you're going to take something like that. I'm not having that.
Entropies and Slugger here. Mortar's going to go here. Okay.
Okay.
He's looking at chat.
I'm just very confused by what is going on there. But yes, go on.
Let's go.
You go
Let's
through
go.
it, Aaron. You go through it.
2 entropies and the
Slugger.
sluggers
Yeah.
here, and then the mortar's going to go there.
Okay.
So,
Do you want to start with the
that's
slugger?
the. I'm going to pay 1 CP to put this unit in contagion range.
Okay. Well, no, that unit's already in contagion range.
No, sorry, boil blight.
Oh, okay, right.
So that'll give me. I don't need to do that.
No, because you don't need cover,
Don't need cover.
and you've moved, so you don't get
Yeah,
heavy.
no.
Any-
2 entropies there, and then mortar and slugger here. That's the
I
best
think
way
that's
to do
the
it.
better play.
Yeah, because I've got I'm effective AP2 with the mortar then.
Yeah.
So yeah, 2 entropies.
Yeah.
2 hits, 1 lethal.
Yeah.
You're
I'm toughness
just
7,
1 wound.
so 1 wound. What else is left to shoot?
The predator.
Okay, I will see it. I think that's still. So that is.
Kills.
Oh, he's dead.
Kills
so that's
him.
another unit dead.
Yeah.
With no prisoners.
Heavy slugger just to try and pip this 1 wound. 3 hits.
And then...
Okay, 2 wounds.
Ooh, nice.
And effective AP2.
So... both fine.
Cool. And the mortar.
I see your effectiveness.
That would be
7.
7 shots.
The good number.
Yeah, lucky nurgle number. This would be 3s to hit, just like that.
Oh, God.
And 1 wound.
It's all you need. It's all you need. These are the one. No.
No. Cool. Okay, so.
Oh, I will need battle shock on them. They are fine.
Trajan probably kills both those units. I've got this.
I think one kill. I think Trajan potentially kills him, and then
yeah. So there's no
those
point in
Wardens kill the other.
Absolutely 0 point in charging.
No.
Okay, I think I know what I want to do. So I'm going to have to fire everything here.
Okay.
I'm going to do Combi Bolters first. Try and pip that. 1 hit, and then need a 4 to kill it. No.
No.
Sad custodian.
Sad. It is very sad. It's almost like, do I use 2 CP to try and re-roll a 4 to kill it? Because it is dead wounds. But no, we're not going to do that.
Yeah.
That would be really silly.
CP for VP.
Right, yeah.
Well, it would get him halfway to 2 CP.
It would get him 1 more point.
1 more point, so it's really not worth it. Havoc Launcher is 4 shots. 4 hits, and 5 to wound, nothing. So
the T7 is really nice. Well, T6 because of your contagion.
6. So I will have 6 shots from the Predator Destructor, and 3 hits, 3s to wound, 2 wounds, effective AP like 3.
Okay, so 4. Both failed, so one's dead and one's on 1 wound.
Yeah.
Okay, it's just there. Taunting.
Yeah.
Taunting.
And then can I do it with 2 last cannons? 2 hits. No wounds.
Oh, Aaron.
I know, it's
what
2 wounds.
strength and that?
It's
Yeah,
2
I was going to
wounds,
say, you're
yeah.
in contagion range. I'm fine.
That's just torment. That.
Oh, no.
Oh dear.
Oh, I'm sorry, Aaron.
It's okay. I'm just really sad.
Well, Aaron, the Disgustingly Resilient podcast has just said, give Aaron all my nurgle blessings.
Oh, thank you, Aidan.
Does that cheer you up now, mate?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Massively.
Jolly.
Just don't critique me, please.
All I'm saying is don't listen to the next episode.
Yeah, right. Yeah. There's. I obviously really don't want to charge over there. How many's left in that unit?
There is 4 and Trajan.
4 and Trajan. So, I mean, that was decent, right? Like, not wild.
The main
but,
thing is like you've got rid of a lot of like my mission-y play units because I've got the 2 Terminators left in the sky. I can take the Calidus and I can take the Alaris off the table, so then it will give me a bit more manoeuvrability. Yeah, it's just a shame not killing that guy.
But I did score nice on secondary.
You
so
did,
I got
you did
4
very
for
well.
no prisoners and 5 for engagement.
Which is super solid.
Yeah, no, I like that.
That's nice. So with that being the end of your turn, I am going to decide if I want to take any models off the table. And
So whilst you're thinking about that, Jake, you have your little think. That was a good turn by you, Aaron. It brought you back into the game.
Lovely.
At the end of that turn, you are now drawing on VP 34-34. So although it felt a bit painful at times, some of them dice rolls, you know, you did clutch it back, getting those 2 kills that you needed.
Yeah. Like, Custodes are like that as well. Like, it's a 50-50 chance to save. You cannot get around that. So,
but the other thing as well, which I think is really important to note, is that you actually got rid of my 4 Feel No Pain.
Yeah, that was really.
And you've put most of your shooting elsewhere as well, so I didn't really get any use out of it at all. I think it's going to be a big turn next turn, I think, for me. So with that in mind, I'm not going to take anyone off the table.
Okay.
I've got a plan.
Plan Batman.
Yeah, well, more like Robin.
And what are you getting for your
or the
primaries, Jake?
Penguin. In this instance, right. So I'm going to get 10 points on primary.
Cool.
So I can use the strat in my movement phase to stick in objectives, so I can decide when I want to do that. Main thing is, what's the AC of this thing?
3.
Okay, so I'll match that. Okay, we'll have a thing. The main thing, battle shock for this unit. They're okay. Battle shock for the single dude in the corner. He fails it.
Okay,
which is
that's
actually
really
big.
annoying
because he can't do a timer now.
That's really big because
now I have to bring in 2 more people as well. Okay.
Yeah.
I've got a plan, but that was not the most fun thing in the fun house. Cool. Right. If you go to the top down, meet me. I'll see what I can do.
All right, perfect. Well, we're going to hear from our sponsor, Siege Studios, and we're back in a moment.
And now for a word from our sponsor, Siege Studios. They are the experts in providing professional miniature painting services, ensuring your armies always look their best on the battlefield. Whether you're a seasoned veteran or just starting out, Siege Studios can help bring your miniatures to life. Don't miss out on their quality craftsmanship.
All right, dude, we're back. So, I mean, Aaron's done really well to come back there with obviously a big score from Jake in the second round, but even bigger from Aaron. So,
and not just in height. It felt very painful initially. You know, as we said, it was please stop beating the puppy. But as you said, he really brought that back, and there was some sort of sad dice rolls that unfortunately didn't go Aaron's way. But actually, if they did, I think that would have changed the game even more. But that's the disadvantage of a dice game.
Yeah.
If only we had a boggle.
Yeah, if only we had the boggle, I think that would have been a bit better for Aaron. But Johnny Mars just said, why do these guys have opposite hair? I've just noticed that now, and I can't unsee it.
Believe it or not, Johnny, Jake is trying to grow a tash/beard.
He's trying, bless him.
However, he is doing it for a very good cause. Keep moving, Jake. He's doing it for a very good cause. So check out his and Steve's Instagrams for a link to their
It's actually
Movember.
in the description.
Oh,
yeah, there we go.
There we go.
I'm one step ahead. So
it's like you work here or something.
No, who would have thought? Yeah, so it's in the description, guys. Obviously, they're doing it for a fantastic cause. But yeah, it's going to be an interesting turn, I think. I think Jake's going to be doing a lot of damage. I think those two drones in the middle are probably going to die this turn.
I think they're getting slapped, aren't they? But they're going to be sad drones. Sad, bubbling nurgle noises.
And that's another 6 victory points.
Yeah, that bring it down and just casually deploying homers every turn as he is, uncontested, with a lone op. You know, it just shows why lone ops are so good right now.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, Jake's now even taken Aaron's home objective there with the 2 Terminators.
It's not very kind of him, is it?
No, exactly.
Aaron's been away for a while, and this is how he replaces him.
Exactly. It's going to be tough for Aaron on these points here, because he's only going to get 5 on primary by the looks of it for this turn. So it's not going to be good for him on that. He's going to have to get some good cards, I think. It's going to hurt if he gets investigate signals.
Yeah, drawing himself away. You just have to sacrifice it at that point, I think.
Yeah,
take that CP hit. He's got plenty of CP though, so he could spend away and play it. But this is going to be the big deciding turn from Jake, and Aaron's going to have to reply harshly otherwise.
Exactly. Yeah. I believe in Aaron, though. I think
someone needs to knock him. I would say knock him down a peg.
Yeah,
but you know, he's already down a few. Bless him.
Exactly.
Jake.
Bless him. But I think those Nurglings are. Potentially, if Jake doesn't move that I was just about to say, if he doesn't move the Calidus and he goes to pick it up, so I think those Nurglings actually tying that up would have been a good play going into it, but maybe that's what he wanted to do last time.
I mean, Aaron does play Custodes. I'd like to think he knows this a little bit better than us. I don't know.
I hope so.
Method in the madness, shall we say.
Exactly. But yeah, it's difficult when one person's going fixed and one person's going tactical. You think that the person with tactical would have a bit more of an edge because there's more randomness. But when you've got something that's so easy to score, such as bring it down, it can be a bit of a tough battle sometimes because you can't really do much. You've got to hide your assets, but when you've got something like a kill secondary, like bring it down or assassinate, it's hard to deny. Exactly.
And that lone op just sitting in there, and the artillery can't do anything about it. But that is the guys back and ready. Flicking over to you.
Yeah.
So, I wanted to homer with the Terminator, but he had a different idea. So I've now had to bring in my unit of 2 to do the homer for 4, and now they can't charge or cause some chaos basically. But I can get on Aaron's backfield objective and unsticky it.
Did that wrong again.
Calidus moved back because I moved this unit. And Aaron overwatched and killed 2 wardens in the process, which I had a whole idea in my head that I'd put 1 warden on the objective, move the Calidus onto the objective, now there's no overwatch, and then I could use the strat to sticky the objective, because I hold it, kill the drone, and then I still have the objective, but now that all went basically P-tong. So instead, it's Operation Kill the Floaty Thing, and everybody's involved and everyone's here for it. And I've moved up the Blade Champ and his friend. along with the other blade champ unit, just in case something goes really, really wrong. I'm going to try and shoot it to death first, and if that doesn't work, get on it. Just to try and soften it up. I've got the Caladius has got to be onto the Dreadnought, and then I've got the...
Well, it did until I knocked it.
Yeah, I need like a 7 on the charge, that's the main thing. And then the Terminator on 1 wound is going to probably hopefully give him a go. Yeah. Right, so let's do some shooting. So let's start with the Caladius.
Oh dear.
Is there any strats you'd like to use?
You're already -1 to hit, so no.
No, so freeze, 1 hit,
Nice.
and then freeze, 1 wound, -3, so -2 because of the cover.
Yeah, so 4 up save with the invuln.
Ooh, very nice.
Not invuln,
And then, oh god, the heavy bolter thing. 2 wounds, -1, so minus nothing.
minus nothing. 2 up saves, all good.
Oh. Then I'll do the Calidus.
I think
Now,
it's D6 shots.
Due to contrary belief, people, this thing actually does something more than infect. Right, let's have a look. So, D6 shots, 5. They're are Nurglings infantry or are they just swarms?
Swarm, mate,
So, it would be 2s either way. Oh, no, wait. What's the toughness of a Nurgling?
The toughness of an Nurgling. It's T2.
Okay, so 2s. 5, -2, 1 damage into the Nurgling unit.
5, so 6 up invuln, nothing. So 1 takes 1 dead and 1's on 3 left.
Any preference?
Doesn't really matter.
I'll take the one.
Thank you very much.
Lovely. Next, we will do the Blade Champs unit into the drone.
Cool.
So 6 shots, that is 6 dice. 2s, 7 hits, and then this will be 6s, but I can reroll all my wounds because I'm on an objective. 2 saves, -1, 2 damage, please.
Sorry, into this one?
Into this one here.
So 4 up saves, love it.
Nice. And then I'll do the exact same thing just for this unit. 2 hits, 6s, no. Then this unit, they're going to do the same thing. So Trajan, both hit, 5s, 1 wound -2, and he's flat 3 damage.
Cool.
Oh, no,
Just like that.
No one's
right.
getting the memo. And then, oh, okay.
Okay.
3 saves, -1, 2 damage onto the drone.
3 saves, so 4 up saves.
Okay.
Okay, so he's down 2 damage on that.
2 damage, yeah. Okay, that actually worked out quite well because I didn't want to kill him. I just wanted to put him on enough wounds so the Blade Champ could just
fair enough.
him. This is sticky as well, so I don't have to worry too much.
Right,
so
you
let's...
spent your CP, sorry.
Yeah, so sorry, in the movement phase, I did sticky this objective with this unit just in case something went really, really wrong and I needed the unit to be able to do something. Righty-ho, so let's do some charging. So Trajan's unit will charge the Fode drone thing.
Fetid bloat drone.
So 6, so he is in.
He's in.
I'll have to come
Where can you get
here.
to?
So base,
Yeah.
base,
Yeah.
base. So we can test the objective, but I have to
Contest
actually
it,
kill
okay.
you. Then I'll do the Blade Champ into the drone.
Yeah.
6, so he is in. And if not, I can re-roll the charge,
Yeah,
that's
cool.
okay. I'll just... and then I will roll this unit anyway, because the objective is sticky.
Yeah, makes sense.
So I need a 10.
Oh, they're coming this way.
I can re-roll it. No.
Not like that.
And then the Terminator, he needs a 7. No.
Cool. Well,
Nope. And that is that. So let's do combat now. I'm going to start with... Well, how many CP have you got?
2.
Okay, I'm going to start with this unit here.
Cool.
So I will pile in.
Yeah.
So the model's now on the objective, so I get reroll these.
Sure, yeah, no worries.
I will go lethal, because
Yeah.
that makes the most sense. So big swings, 2s. Oh no. Oh no, that doesn't make sense. 1 lethal, and then
5's
can
3.
reroll the wound. So that's just Dev
Nice.
with the Blade Champ, so that'll be him dead.
Oh, that's this guy.
Yeah, sorry, so that was a 6 to wound.
Oh,
because
sure,
he's,
of course, yeah, no worries.
So he's dead.
No, that was your wound, wasn't it?
Yeah. No, that was his one. So he's
That's
only had,
your-
that's
that's your
my
wound.
one. Yeah, I've only got
Yeah,
1 left.
that's cool.
Does he implode?
That would be nice.
Did you forget about the charge at the back with the Terminator?
No,
I failed it.
Yeah.
Cool. So that's him dead. So then I can pile in onto here.
Yummy.
There we go. Good old Sean, just leaving, just sitting there. Then over.
So I'm going to pay 2 for disgusting resilient.
So minus 1 damage.
Double check, just make sure I can. It's not like, yeah, it is just 1 Death Guard unit. So
And
minus
then-
1 damage.
Can I pile in if I'm based?
No, not if you're
No,
based.
that's
No.
fine. Cool. We can test it anyway, but you will hold it unless I kill you.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
into... So we'll do Trajan first. I am tempted to go Super Saiyan here, because it actually is quite important.
Slayer of Nightmares.
Moment Shackle. I don't have any CP to go plus one.
Cool. Okay.
Yeah, do you know what? I'm going to use his Moment Shackle. So this is once per battle ability. I can pick one of the following abilities. I can either double my attacks, 2 plus invulnerify first. I'm going to use it now.
Yeah, cool.
Only because, and I'm going to go the 12 attacks, it's only because I really need him dead.
It's the right way to go.
Well, it will swing, it will put you down to no primary.
Yeah.
And that's massive. So
Huge.
Yeah, so 2s, 2 lethals, strength 10.
So 3s.
3s. No rerolls, sadly. So that is 6 at -2. And these would normally be 3 damage, but they're 2 damage because we've discussed it.
Yeah, so
does he not ignore it?
Does Trajan ignore any damage?
No, because
obviously calling it out.
No, it's not because of the new how the modifiers work. You don't ignore weapon modifiers.
Okay, sure.
So you can't ignore AP.
It's only stat line modifiers.
Only stat line modifiers.
Yeah, awesome. And that's based on the UKTC ruling.
Yeah, and the WC, the World Championship ruling as well as that. So. Otherwise, I wouldn't have doubled my attacks because I wouldn't have needed it because I'm flat 3s.
Needing 5s, a lot of them. I just make the ones so he's
that's 10
dead.
damage.
That is unfortunate, but that was really good.
Yeah, that was definitely then the right call to do that.
100%, yeah, definitely.
Then I will consolidate. Just put myself on it. Nice one. So that's me then, Aaron.
Yeah.
So I killed 2 tanks. So I killed a foe drain thing.
You did indeed.
2 foe drain things.
Yeah, both 10 wounds, so score you a nice juicy 3 points per model.
And I get another 4 on teleport homers because I've done it in the backfield.
Yeah.
Cool.
So we're going into turn. Is this your turn 3? Was that your?
That
turn
was my turn 3. So this is your turn 3.
This is
taking
my
us
turn.
to 54-34 before you score any secondaries there.
Okay.
And
see what we can do.
So how many? What do you get on primary, Aaron?
0.
Oh, sad.
Yeah, sad 0.
Well, let's hope the missions are kind to you then, shall we?
Yeah, deploy teleport homers.
That's a 5. That's instantly a 5 because you got them here.
Cleanse.
Okay.
Not quite so good.
No,
Not what you wanted
do.
when you needed some output on this turn.
Yeah, not what you want with those tanks.
Doable
really.
here. How many OC have you got in this trap?
I've got 4 OC on that.
So I have 3. So I'd have to kill 1.
Yeah, which he's on 1 wound, so in
yeah,
theory he should be fine. Right, so do you want, we'll go to the top down so we have a think.
Yeah.
And if you meet us, then we'll do that.
Awesome, mate. Nice. Big turn from Jake there. He's managed to swing the points massively in his favour. And then, unfortunately, Aaron then obviously he's got deployed teleport homers, which is fantastic. Automatic 5, because the nurgle into the very bottom corner there, they're just going to be able to score points, aren't they? But the big thing is cleanse. He has no objectives right now to be able to cleanse. So it's going to be very tough for him to get some points there. But is there a way for him forwards?
I have no idea.
Neither.
It is, especially the way he's been rolling this evening.
Yeah.
It doesn't help when we sit here talking out loud about him and he's only an earshot away.
Yeah,
but
true.
the dice have not been kind. He's got some work to do again.
Yeah.
To, as you said, try and get that cleanse. It was better than investigate signals at least. I will confirm that now, Dante. Aaron, did you spend 2 CP on Disgustingly Resilient? You did. We weren't tracking it, that was all. Because yet again, the chat were distracting us.
How many CP you on? 1. 1 left. And you're on 1 as well, Jake, yeah?
I've gone up to 1.
Yeah, and I think the only way Aaron's going to get through this now, this muddle puddle, is just...
Muddle puddle?
Yeah, just smashing it.
Yeah, I like that.
Just charge.
Yeah.
Everything charge.
Everything, tank shock.
When in doubt, charge.
Exactly. See, that's what happens when you get a World Eaters player and a Blood Angels player on commentary.
I'll have half.
Charge
Jake.
is the only answer.
You had the bigger half.
Whoever said melee's dead and 10th edition was wrong.
Yeah, absolutely wrong.
Just charge.
Yeah, just charge. Make them 12-inch charges.
Just roll 6.
Just roll 6s.
It's not hard.
No.
Yeah, it's just just run faster and be better.
Yeah. Or jump faster with jump packs. I don't run. Don't need to run.
No, cardio sucks.
Yeah, cardio sucks. Yeah.
We can tell. I did promise I wasn't going to be as mean to Jake tonight. So,
Yod it?
Yeah, well, I'll clarify that one for you there, George. So,
Okay, thank you.
last time I was here, This was back in 9th edition when Chaos Knights had their codex released.
Right.
I referred to Jake that evening as a sleeping bag full of yogurt, with how his body composition looked at the time with what he was wearing. And that was, funny enough, the last time Steve invited me on the channel for commentary.
I thought it was really funny.
The trouble is, me and Jake have a very interesting relationship outside of the hobby. It involves a lot of his app uses, shall we say, when it comes to dating, etc., and tier lists.
Yeah, I can't actually repeat what we did.
Steady there, Jake, steady.
In fear.
A sleeping bag of yogurt.
It was funny though.
You do look in great nick at the moment, though. You look healthier, you look happier. Since you shaved today, didn't you?
Today. 2 weeks ago. This is the thing, I finally got like a beard I was actually really happy with. And to the worst bit, like when you're about to shave or about to do something, and then you see a photo, and I'm like, this is such a good photo of me. Yeah. And then I remembered I had to shave, and I think I nearly cried.
Do you know what is a positive though? The attempt to attach distracts from that time that you had frosting or whatever it was recently. You had the little bleach tips.
Oh yeah, my Guy Freeney face.
Yeah, I quite like that.
Someone had to.
That's just jealousy, Aaron, of not having the ability to do so.
We can
anyway, moving on, gents.
But no, for real though, it's for a really good cause.
It is for a good cause, and that's what I tell myself every day.
That's what it's all about. So yeah.
And if you haven't checked it out, please check it out in the comment section below. We're at £700 from at the start of this stream, which is incredible considering it's been 2 weeks. We really want to hit £2,000.
What's Steve's stipulations on it?
I honestly couldn't care less. I'm just doing the normal version of Movember.
Right.
I shaved on the start. I shaved on the 31st. I'm having it till the 30th. Doing a whole month, seeing if I can actually grow facial hair in an allotted amount of time. And yeah. But Steve's put some cool things, like if we hit £2,000, he will put an extra 500 in, all that sort of stuff. So it's all for a great cause. Please check it out in the comment section below. So
if chat put pressure on it, Steve's got to cough out more money.
Yeah, basically, if you want Steve to pay more money to do something, give some money of your own. How many people are watching right now?
We've got 188 currently. So
if you all put a tenner in, we'd hit grand by pretty soon. I don't know the maths exactly. I'm very tired, but basically, if you can just give anything, just do it, please.
Something means everything.
Exactly.
And when it comes to charity, anything is better than nothing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Right.
Wonderful. Okay.
Aaron, whose goes it?
It's my...
that time we came here to play 40k.
Yeah, right. No, we're having a great time.
So you've done some good movement.
I've done some stuff. I've done some shenanigans. I needed to get models onto objectives. So this Predator swung round. We've got the Blight Hauler there as well. So and we've also set up for a potential cleanse if I can do some good shooting across the both of them. Yeah. This guy's just stepped back so that he's not going to hopefully get shot by that.
But instead he can shoot the turret.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. The Predator and everything, this stuff can all see these chaps. And we've got some indirect as well, obviously, that can see them. And then there's basically a lot of shooting potential. And we've teleported in the corner at the back now.
Amazing. So that's got you secondaries pretty much. You've got set up for the rest of it.
Yeah. So I've got to try. If I can clear this, then we're on to a winner, maybe. Nice. So where do we want to start? I think let's go this way. So we're going to do last cannon on one of these.
Okay.
And yeah, don't want to.
It's a 50-50. I've got a CP now. I finally got one.
Yeah, there's plenty of shots to come that way. So yeah, missile there. Mm-hmm. So we'll do the missile. It does hit. It does wound.
Okay, I failed it. Now I'm not going to CP it because there's no point. Because otherwise you're just going to shoot something else at it.
Yeah.
Right?
I don't like split firing, but
no,
sometimes
it does sometimes work.
Last cannon's going over that way. Yeah. Does hit.
And this will be twos because I'm in containment.
Yeah, it does wound.
All good.
Saves it. Cool.
Nice.
Okay. So this is just a unit of custodian. You got one.
So I've got one custodian guard on the wound, and then good old Sean.
Yeah.
Who hopefully
let's
will do me
do
proud.
everything from this one
Yeah.
into this unit.
Okay.
Let's try and clear that.
Okay.
So we'll go
Combi
for
bolt
combi first. Yeah. 2 hits.
2 hits.
So please 1-4.
Hey.
He's dead.
So he's dead now.
That's the devastating wounds and anti-infantry.
Yeah, and sadly it's not dead
Combination.
wounds anymore, so I don't get my 4 up.
Yeah. Okay, cool. So we're within half range. So 6 shots.
Very nice.
3s to hit. And this will be, what's his toughness actually?
I'll be toughness 5 now with the...
3s to wound. Okay. So these will be effective AP 3. So 4 wounds.
It'll just be 4 up, so...
Not like that.
Oh no.
See you later,
Sean,
friend.
sorry mate.
Yeah.
You died.
Okay, so it's going in the right direction so far.
No, Sean.
Yeah.
How could you?
So that's done. How many OC are these guys?
So they're currently OC 3 each because I've got the Vexilla. I'm just checking. Yeah, so it'll be, they're 2 base and then an extra 1 because I've got the Vexilla per model. So I've got 9 OC on that.
9 to my 8. Okay, cool.
But once you kill this model, it'll be 6, and then if you kill him, it'll be 2, not 3, because the Vexilla will be gone. Got any cool straps?
I think I'm going to start. I've got to clear these 2 off. So I'm going to start off with this Plagueburst Mortar. So this one, everything into these.
Cool.
So 2 entropies, 2 hits, 1 lethal.
Very nice.
Nothing I can do about that. one goes straight.
4 up, fail it. So sorry, how many?
So I got 2 more. These 2 left.
Yeah.
And
then the mortars, and then we got
the
dread.
mortars.
I don't think it's worth it right now, so you can roll the damage.
Cool. So just the one.
Just the
wasn't
one,
it?
yeah.
Kills him.
Oh, that's a shame. So one, yeah.
Cool. And the mortar as well. D6 plus 3 is 7 shots. 5, 6, 7. Nice.
Nice.
And then 3s to wound.
Yeah, just strength 8.
Yeah.
3.
3 and your effective AP 2.
So 4 plus. So 1 failed, so I'll be down to 2.
Down to 2.
Just
Cool.
if you pop that on there for me,
nice.
thank you.
And then the slugger. 3 hits
Nice.
and 5s to wound. 2 wounds, effective AP 2.
Okay, he's dead as
nice.
well.
Slugger's killing.
Oh no.
Beautiful.
Not fun.
Beautiful. Okay, so now I've got all of these, and that can shoot into this unit. You are within contagion range, so that doesn't really matter. But we will shoot the Hellbrute first, because this one's Trajan, so these will see regardless until the end.
Yeah, you'll be able to get there till the end.
Cool. So we'll do the last cannon first. Misses. So we'll do. Don't matter about contagion range. So we'll do crack missile. Hits. Wounds.
So 4 plus. I fail it. I don't want to use a reroll yet. So no, you go for it.
D6. Just the 1.
So down to 2. As I don't have the 4 up, feel no pain anymore.
Yeah, no worries.
Such a shame.
So everything that way into there. So mortar first, obviously the 2 damage one. Mortar first is 6 shots. Hitting on 3s because I can see you.
Yep. And with lethal.
With lethal, so that's 1 wound.
You'll be 4s to wound because I'll be toughness 5, but I'm -1 to wound because you're strength 7.
Yeah. Cool, 2 wounds.
That definitely helped. 4 up. Both fine.
Cool, lovely.
Oh, come on, please.
Heavy sluggers. And then this will be 4s to wound because you're -. So 2 wounds at effective AP 2.
And this is just 1 damage, isn't it?
1 damage each.
Baseline.
Love them.
Okay, where was that? I need that on the entropy cannons, please.
2 entropies.
Yeah.
2 hits.
2 hits, and then this will be
2s to wound.
3s because of the -1.
Ooh.
I also need to remember you don't minus my toughness because I have Trajan. It hasn't mattered so far, but we'll just have to remember it for if it does matter. Cool, nice.
All right.
Captain General.
So I've lost what I've done. I've got
Captain General.
1 more, haven't I?
You do have 1 more. I think that's, and then you've got the Armature.
I've got the Armature, which probably does want to go into that. So we'll do the one, see what I can do.
Because he's not going to get to cleanse, right?
Yeah. You're not getting cover, so we'll do the mortar first. 6 shots.
Have you been remembering? Yet again, Dante reminds us that Trajan unit.
I literally just
said
said it.
I was replying to chat. Don't forget to hit the like button, guys. You know, with 180 of you, and we're only sitting on 59 now.
Yeah, just need 10 more likes.
3.
Minus 2, so 4 up. Okay, so 2.
So one's dead.
So one's dead, and the Vexilla's on a wound.
Cool. That's where the sluggers maybe come in. Maybe not. Could do. So no, nothing. Cool. And then 2 entropy cannons. 2 hits.
Yeah. So this will be what strength's an entropy cannon? 12.
10.
So you'll be
3s.
4s then, because it'll be 3s then -1.
Cool. 1 wound.
Cool. And then after that, it's just that armature thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
So I'm all good.
Save it. Okay, so I'm going to forego. I need to do some damage, so I'm going to forego the
Cleanse.
I have got a melter on there. I'll forego the cleanse that way.
Cheeky.
And obviously at this point, I will. Cleanse,
You would cleanse with the
cleanse that
little
one. Yeah.
little Movember thing.
Yeah. So you are less than half. There is 1-on-1 wound. So,
Yes, in height. Maybe not.
but I got a melter
No,
gun.
we're talking about the models, not the player.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
Just to clarify.
So this is 8 shots.
Yep.
Hitting on 2s because of the +1, and 3 forced to wound. I remembered. Ooh.
And this is how much damage?
So this is -1, but you got a -1 because of the contagion range. So it's 3 flat damage. You'd be on your invul and 3 flat damage.
So we'll go 1 at a time.
Yeah.
So 4 up. 4 up.
Oh, no. Please don't.
4 up. Okay, so he would die. Is it worth it? It probably is worth it.
It's the last bit of shooting, right?
You've got the...
Yeah, because then also the main thing it would be worth it for is because then when he die, it would keep the unit there so that I could bring 1 back.
Yeah.
But I've still got 1 save to make. Do you know what we'll do? I've got nothing else to spend. So
Cool.
No.
No.
And then on Trajan,
2 more, so 1... yeah.
he fails it, flat 3 damage. He gets a 5 up for the pain. He fails them all, so he's down to...
There's 5 total, I think. So 1... no, I don't
I know, because the damage won't spill, right? So...
yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, so... And then he's on 4.
He's on
So
4.
But you are going to do some battle shock, aren't you?
OC 8, yeah.
Oh, yeah, he's definitely got that off me.
I've got a Demon Breath melter gun.
Oh no. Famous last words.
Hits.
I will be toughness.
You
I'm not leading unit anymore, so I don't get my normal modifier.
wounds and a 5.
Cool. So 4 up. All good.
Loves it.
Well, technically, it'd all be done at the same time, right?
Oh yeah, of course. So
Okay.
that's fine.
So I'm going to be potentially very silly.
So does Trajan now need to battle shock from the...
Or I'm going to charge Trajan. Yeah, with this chap.
With the dread.
Yeah.
Okay. This could either go really, really well or really, really bad.
Charging is only ever successful.
Exactly.
Yeah, naturally.
Even if you die.
So
Blood for the blood god.
I need a 6-inch charge. I've got no CP. I have done everything else, haven't I? Yeah.
I believe so.
with
You've shot
you
all the
at that
entropy, you shot the predator, you shot the Rimber,
Yeah.
shot the dread, shot the armature. They're deploying teleport homer. They're just being generally a nuisance.
Yeah. So yeah, I need a
I'd say so.
6.
Have you cleansed anywhere, Aaron?
I have cleanse in the middle. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. My hope was tank shock plus the special charge thing.
Yeah, I
as
was,
well.
and then just
Yeah. Hopefully, I know you got a 4 up.
yeah. But you have failed
How
the
it goes.
charge and not enough CP to 2 CP reroll.
I haven't got. I've only got 1 CP. Yeah. I am going to charge the Nurglings just to be a nuisance.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, they're in.
Whee. Go on, hit me. Hit me.
This is not.
Stop trying to hit me and hit me.
I mean, they are lethal, right?
They are literally lethal.
Only on a 2-up save. Steve would kill us
If he could see this now. Look at us. Who would have thought?
Uh,
Go on, you might as well. I've only got 3 wounds left.
Yeah.
You never know.
2 lethals.
See?
Yeah,
See?
take your 2-up saves.
Watch this. I'll fail them both. Hang on. Oh, okay.
Well, you know, luckily it's called Vanguard Tactics and not Stephen Box YouTube, so you guys can
Yeah,
do what you
true.
want.
Yeah.
No one would ever put their own
Special
on
tactics.
YouTube channel. Like, come on now, please. Honestly. Ridiculous. Ridiculous.
Oh.
Does
Okay.
Trajan only have fight first if he leads a unit? Just a random question.
He doesn't have fight. He only has. I've already used his moment shackle.
Right. Okay.
So-
So,
Yeah,
it's
so he activates it.
To answer the question, he doesn't need to lead a unit to use his moment shackle, but I've already used it to double his
Okay.
attacks, which is how I killed the blade drain.
Cool.
Nice.
I killed stuff, which is what I needed to do.
That was good. Yeah, that was really good.
Whether it's enough to
Yeah.
pull it back, who knows?
Yeah. So end of your turn, that's going to get you.
So 3 for cleanse
Yep.
and 4 for
five
for
Homer
tactical. Yeah.
Simpsons. Very good. So that's going to put me going into my turn. I need battle shock on Trajan.
Before you get too excited, I'll just
No, I
announce
don't
the
need it.
scores at least for you guys, because chat, they can't see it. You guys can, we can. It is currently finish that turn. 54 to Jake, 42 to you, Aaron.
Okay.
So the primary is the bit that got you there.
Yeah.
Not being objectives, but
Yeah.
that was still a big turn. But we'll
pull
talk
it.
about that in a minute. Back to
Yeah.
Jake.
Right. So start of my turn, I'm going to get 10 because I hold 1 with my Calidus and 1 with my
Yeah.
Custodian Guard. How many more things do I need to kill to get max on Bring It
1.
Down? 1. I need to kill 1 tank. Okay. Slightly annoying. Cool. So yeah, if you go to top down, mute us, and then I can do me.
did you want to take off the Calidus?
No, because I need to, because otherwise I won't get 10. I won't get 10 primary
Sure.
if I don't do that. So yeah, cool.
All right. Cool.
Okay.
Right, mate. Just before we get into commentary, we're just going to play the final sponsor of the day.
We're grateful to have Frontline Gaming as our sponsor. They're a truly one-stop shop for all your gaming needs, from terrain and mats to an extensive range of miniatures in the United States. Plus, their community-focused events are known to foster what we call the Warhammer 40k spirit. So if you want to start playing an event and you're truly passionate about the game, then make sure you attend one of the next Frontline Gaming events.
Okay, dude, we're back.
A little bit of pep talk in there for Aaron while
Yeah,
the
exactly.
sponsor was playing.
Building his confidence.
He is so good at doing this big turn when he needs a big turn. Again, dice paid off.
Yeah.
Got onto the objective exactly as we said. He's spread out. He's put some pressure on Jake. All right, he's behind, but he's still got the long game.
Yep, exactly. Still got 2 turns to be able to get some points back here. And obviously he will score at the end of the turn as well. But it is worth noting that this is the last turn that either player can actually burn an objective. Because you can't do it turn 5, so obviously it's going to be interesting to see if either of them are able to burn an objective this turn, get them extra points. And as Jake actually did point out, he only needs to kill 1 more vehicle, if he can, to max out his secondary on Bring It Down. It's going to be difficult for him to get deployed teleport Homer.
It is now. Now that those plague bursts did that work on all of them custodes, and that one that failed the old battle shock.
The old battle shock.
So we had to drop him in.
Yeah, exactly. So the only thing he has really to be able to score deploy teleport Homer now is that Calidus. So he's probably got 1 more turn of deploy teleport Homers here.
He's not looking as chirpy as he was at the start of the game, which is
No.
fantastic.
No,
that top-down
exactly.
camera's almost showing off his ball patch, but we've got a sad Jake face on. No, that starts at the front, Jake, not the rear.
So yeah,
But again, Aaron needs to be lucky with those cards. That investigate signal, if that comes around, he needs to get that one gone
Needs
straight
to go,
away. And
yeah.
he's just doing something that just means that he spreads out. To be honest, like
Yeah.
onto push out onto objectives, something with a bit of secure no man's land related. Esque. I can't remember what missions he's potentially even got left. That'd be fantastic. Assassination wouldn't go too badly for him now that Trajan's knocking around by himself and
Yeah.
whatnot.
Exactly.
Defend stronghold would be a clutch one for him, really, right now.
Yeah.
This one or the next one, because there is no more pressure going backwards on him, is there?
No, not at all. But what would you do though if you were Jake in this situation? Because if he moves out somewhere, he's gonna have to leave an objective. I mean, the one
There's
objective
only
with
one
the
solution, and we've said it once. We've said it twice.
Charge.
Charge.
That's the only solution in any game is charge.
And when in doubt, even if you're starting to lose and you're getting a bit salty, just charge.
Just charge.
Just charge.
Yeah, exactly. Charging makes people happy, even your opponent.
Until you don't get the charge.
Until you
right.
don't get the charge, and then
That 6-inch charge is suddenly a double one.
I've actually failed 3-inch charges with three charges, and 3 of them all failed, and it's just
And at that point, you just concede. Like,
yeah.
"No,
At
I'm
that
just
point,
done."
you're just like, do you know what, mate? It's your game. Have the points. Have the points.
Can't even argue.
Yeah, exactly.
Not sure what's just happened. I'll be doing a bit of Overwatch, I think, as
Yeah,
well.
I think-
Which again has worked out really well for Aaron.
Yeah,
Every turn he's
it's
managed
probably
to
the
pick
right
up.
play. Probably the right play. Because if he does get that odd shot, because I think Trajan's only on 1 wound left. So
Yeah.
if he does get that one shot, Oh, he's on 4. Oh, okay. We have been corrected. Maybe, yeah. But
Well, yeah, that's the thing. You get one.
yeah, I'm sure they'll explain that when it comes to. Oh, well, speak of the devil.
It's not surprising to know that I don't have a lot left. So what I'm basically, there was a big debate between what this unit actually does. So to get into this Myphetic Roomba thing, I need a 10. So I've got an inbuilt reroll, and it's not as likely. But I don't actually risk a lot by doing it because I've got this objective stickied, so I don't need to worry about that. It's just the main thing of the Calidus being here. So I've moved her up to do my teleport home, so I'm going to get 3 points on that. And then it's just about killing a vehicle, and then I've just got to chill and do primary. Yeah. But I also, at the same time, trying to deny primary, because if I kill... Trajan can kill the Armiger, and this unit can just get on this objective, and that will put Aaron down to 5 primary and could potentially put the game in my hands.
Definitely.
But this is Warhammer 40k, and no one knows what's going to happen. So with that note, let's do some shooting. So Caladus is going to shoot the Nurglings. Cool. So -1 to hit for being in combat, -1 to hit for being bracketed.
Oh yeah, cool.
So I'll just be hitting on 3s, right?
Yeah.
So 3 hits.
Cool.
2s re-rolling. Thank you, re-rolling. 3 invulnerable saves, please, Aaron.
Boom. No.
So one's definitely dead, and the other is absolutely dead.
Very dead. Cool. Yeah, they did their job.
They did very well there. Then what I'll do is I'll shoot all of their guns into the Predator because I need to charge the blind bullet.
Okay.
I don't want to spike it and then, which I know is like I don't want to spike it, but you have to think about these things, right? So 2s. And then toughness loads, so 6s, re-rolling 1s. So that is 2 wounds -1, 2 damage into the Predator, please.
Do I get cover? I don't know if I get cover.
I think you won't, just because the whole unit can see them.
I fell both.
So that's 4 damage total into that.
Nice. Down to 7 wounds.
Cool. I was nearly, if it was like 6, I was tempted to shoot Trajan into him as well. Trajan will shoot the Armiger in front of him, so he hits twice. And he wounds strength 5, so no, won't wound the Armiger. Cool. Right, moment of truth, charging time. So,
where are we going? So 10 inch.
10 inches into here. He's just getting
you reroll, yeah.
So, but I do have a CP.
Yeah. No, not like that.
Jay, come on, mate. Come on.
So. Just short.
Always just short. Yeah. Yes, Aaron, thank you.
I did not mean that. I really didn't.
Enough of the bullying tonight, Aaron. Jeez.
I'm yogurt, I'm short. What am I? And then into the Armiger. Trajan gets it. I am the most handsome man in Warhammer.
And an eaten mess is a fantastic pudding.
It is. Hey, look. I'm your mother's favourite pudding. Right, so Trajan... I really want him to kill that Armiger, so I will pay the 1 CP for Slayer of Nightmares, so I get +1 a wound. So
cool.
So I'll be hitting on 2s. I'll go lethal.
Yeah.
So 1, and then strength 10, toughness 10.
Toughness 10, yeah.
Yeah. So this will be 3s. So that is 3 saves -2. I don't think that's enough to kill.
I don't get a 5 up in one, do I?
It's only -2 though. So yeah, -2. So you'll get a save.
5 ups.
Yeah.
No.
And that's 3 damage each.
3 damage. So down to... Okay, so he's still alive.
He is.
Unless I fell a battle shock, which I'm definitely saving a CP for.
Yeah.
Come on, find the one.
The thing is, you don't need to auto pass there in theory, because you will just hold 2 no matter what.
Yeah.
So, nice. I'm still happy with that. Get to hit me back now, though. So,
oh yeah, that.
Yes, George.
Mandy has been a member for 15 months, and she said he totally meant that short joke. Sorry, Aaron. I think the chat knows. See straight through your quotes.
It's funny because the camera really does change a lot. Because me and Aaron are actually the same height in person.
Yeah. There's steps here.
And there's for some reason my floor is very low. It's probably because of the yogurt or something.
Character, mate.
Yeah, it's probably because of the yogurt or something.
Yeah, probably.
Right.
So, just double checking. Am I within 9? I don't think I am. No. So.
I purposely trying to charge out of it.
We'll get +1 to hit because you're... Oh, no, you're not below half strength.
No,
how many wounds are you normally?
I'm 7 wounds.
Okay,
normally,
so not quite. So 4 attacks, hit on 3s, and then you win toughness?
Toughness 6, and I don't ignore modifiers anymore. Okay. Oh, no, but I'm not in contagion range. So.
2 wounds.
Not exactly relevant, though, is it? Yeah. 5 up, all good.
Okay, cool.
So the main thing there is, I think, in hindsight, what's the AC of this? 3?
3 or 4.
Yeah. Either way, I wouldn't have been able to get it, but just to try and
Yeah.
guarantee the kill on this would have been a lot better.
Yeah, fair enough.
But I've still got another turn for this, and I do at least get 3 for homers. That's the main thing,
Yeah,
and I haven't just lost this objective.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I'm not too sad. Yeah. So that ends
Pulling
my
it back.
turn.
So,
So Aaron, your turn. You're going to get 10.
can I get 10 for
You're gonna
primary?
get 10 for
That's,
primary, no matter what.
Needed that. Really needed 10
Really
for
needed
that.
that. It's very good.
And you're now. How many points have you got in primary so far?
I had a 5, a 10, and a 10.
Currently, it's 64 to 42, and primary-wise, Jake's sitting on 25.
And Aaron's about to get another 10.
He's about to get another 10.
Yeah, because he's scoring his primary now.
Well, we're
64
only
to
currently
52.
on turn 4, so...
Yeah, but it's bottom of turn 4. And it's Aaron's turn, so you need to put 10
Yeah,
primary
yeah,
on for
yeah.
Aaron.
So there's about 6 points in it.
Yeah. Yeah, it shouldn't be 40. It shouldn't be 64, 42.
Yeah.
Otherwise, Aaron's scored nothing.
That's sad. Yeah,
Well, you've had a 10.
Sorry, I confused myself because I didn't ask you how many primary did you score at the start of the turn after you had your big move out turn, and that's why I was looking baffled and confused there.
Because you had the 0 may
Zero.
come up clutch here for me,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
you've had 2 turns of 10.
64, 42.
And I've had a
So-
5, a 10, and a 10.
Yeah.
And what cards did you draw?
I haven't yet.
Most importantly.
Exciting.
Area denial,
Which
we've got, and overwhelming force.
So kill things on objectives, and the only unit that's actually on an objective at the moment is Trajan. So you can only get 3 points from that.
3 points for overwhelming force, but doable.
But you can
Very
still
doable.
get it in,
Yeah.
like, but you'll kill Trajan. You've got your whole army to shoot at him. Like, fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah. But yeah, if you want to go to the top down, mute us. So then Aaron can have a think. It's
So
quite
can we just
a big
confirm,
turn.
Jake? So bring it down. Did we get another bring it down?
I
during that
didn't
turn?
get any bring it
And
down.
deploy Homer.
I
Did
got
you
another
just
3.
do that for free?
Yeah.
So we have lied to you. It's 67.52 at the bottom of that turn, including the 10 for
Okay.
primary.
Well,
But you're
So-
about to get another 8.
I mean, you can get 8 here, Aaron, unless you are wild.
You're gonna-
Spend a CP
Yeah.
to redraw a card.
yeah.
I don't think it's worth
No,
it
it's
now. I think
definitely not. I
turn
think at
5
this
is
point-
worth it.
Yeah.
Because if you drew investigate signals turn 5, you probably don't want that.
Yeah, so I do, that's now sticky,
Yeah.
and that's
Which is
sticky.
big.
Sticky goopy. That's a horrible word. Let's not say
Gloopy.
that again.
Moist. The objective is now moist.
Yeah, cool. So I'm going to start making my way this way. So you're going to be going into your turn 5, right?
Mm.
Yeah. So I do need to come.
Are we going top?
Yeah, I did say, yeah. I just
Right,
need
calm
to-
down.
Calm down.
So Mandy D has actually just gifted 5 Vanguard Tactics memberships. So guys, if you have been gifted a membership, obviously say thank you to Mandy. And don't forget, we actually have our members live every Friday with myself and Jake. So yeah, if you guys are a member and you haven't been joining that, make sure you do. It's 4:30 PM British Standard Time. Anyway, back to the game.
I'll tell you what, we're not doing very well at concentrating on the game this evening with the
No.
chat the
Yeah.
way it is.
Yep, exactly. Chat's been pretty
Fantastic
lit
this
tonight.
evening.
Yep, exactly. But some really good secondaries there from Aaron. He's pretty much guaranteed 8 points here. So
He
yeah.
pulled the sad face, but I think going second here is actually going to help him massively. He's just going to
Yeah.
punch it. He's got so much that surely he can go in on Trajan.
Yeah,
If
exactly.
we go French, then we can't go wrong.
Yep, exactly.
So
Yeah,
Jake's only got so much he can play with, and
well, I mean, looking at the board right now, Jake's got 3 units. Well, 4 including that Caladius, however you say it, at the bottom. But that's really hasn't done anything for like 2 turns now. So yeah, it's going to be a bit. I think it's probably going to go. I think that Dreadnought's probably going to last cannon it off the board. I think that's going to be the play there.
there's one sticky objective by Jake that if he can move on to, just denies them last bits of primary. That's the important. But we're already, we've already discussed through the secondary points.
Exactly.
They know that they've, maxed out, bring it down.
Yeah.
He's not going to max out deploy, but he's going to score highly on it. He's going to drop a few points there. So
Yeah.
Aaron's now got to play the, deny game
Exactly.
and hope for the best, really,
Yeah.
with it.
Yeah. Exactly. But yeah, it's still a lot of Death Guard on the board though. Like there's so much left. I think. Do you think it's just an inherent weakness of the Custodians to take out vehicles?
I think there was also the ploy that Aaron went quite defensive on that first turn.
Yeah.
You're you're almost tricked into it with the mortars, I think, to go, you know what, I'll fire in direct, I'm safe that way. When they've got good toughness, they've got the invulnerable save, and they've got the range, and actually to begin with, the Custodes could only be in one place at one time, so arguably might have been able to push out and be a bit more aggressive with them, and then deny earlier on, put out screen with the mortars and all that sort of thing. I know he was trying to screen out his home objective, but that's a lot of points currently sat in that back corner that have just sat there all game.
Yeah,
they picked up some Terminators only because they had the space to drop in.
Yeah.
They might have been able to do some work earlier on that forced Jake into decisions that he didn't want to do of dropping them into objectives
100%.
and secondaries, etc.
But I think that also comes down to maybe the deployment, with having so many vehicles like squished into your deployment, actually being able to move out of these buildings and move out of these, because there's only a couple of lines where he can actually get vehicles out. So that's why I think Strat Reserve would have been the best friend of Aaron in that respect. But he's still done fantastic in terms of getting his points, and it's not over yet. It's very close.
Not over till the fat nurgling sings.
It's a fat nurgling sing. I like it. Yeah,
but on your comment about the vehicles, as a playing guard, dropping every now and again, just putting that Rogal Dawn in Strat Reserve and bringing it on turn 2, especially when someone has got the ability to do some damage to it first turn. It's a big clunky tank. You can't always get it where you want.
Yep.
He could have maybe done that with the Predator as well, and he could have just got a decent firing lane all the way down.
Yeah. I don't think.
I think people sleep on Strat Reserve a bit more than they should. I certainly did up until recently. Started playing the Votan and realising how useful Strat Reserve is for just coming in.
I like to use it as kind of my extra deployment zone. In terms of, like, sometimes you have too many models in your deployment zone to not be able to hide it all efficiently. You want that first turn to be able to make sure none of your stuff can be seen if you don't get that first turn, because otherwise you are pretty much guaranteed to lose stuff against certain factions. But maybe Strat Reserve would have helped him in that respect, but it's definitely close. But we'll see if he's got enough firepower to kill those 6 Custodians in the middle. It's definitely a lot of mortars looking at it. Or not.
Staring down the barrels.
Hellbrutes, though. I think I don't know if they're in every single Death Guard list. I haven't really seen many.
I think I mean, chat can hopefully correct us here.
Yeah.
Pop in that contagion across the board.
Yeah.
Because it's only on a hit. It's not on a wound. It's not on anything. You just need a hit. You could just do that with anything. And just being able to even reduce that callous. And again, depending on what contagion you're taking. If you're taking a -1 weapon skill, ballistic skill, depends on who you're going against. Depends on if that's going to hurt them or not.
Exactly.
But Cotton, it looks like they're done and they're ready for us to hand over.
Nice.
Yeah. This is the go turn.
This is the go turn.
Really,
There's quite a lot here.
Yeah.
So the main thing was, we realised because the Catalyst is within 6 of the centre, it means that Aaron also has to kill the Catalyst to get max points on area denial.
Is it wholly within 6? No, I need to be wholly within 6.
I think I have to be wholly within actually as well. Hang on, let me read it. So your unit's wholly within.
Area denial, you need to have a friendly unit wholly within 6.
And no enemy. Oh, so actually killing her doesn't. You just stop me getting the 4.
It matters for homers.
It matters for me picking her up and putting her down.
Yeah.
So,
Okay, cool. So,
which it still needs to happen.
Yeah, I mean, we fell back over here. So obviously we need to kill Trajan for that overwhelming force.
Yeah. Key thing as well, you did actually choose to spend the strat to auto pass morale.
I did, yeah.
Which is again very important because otherwise you would have had to take a deficit.
I mean, look, let's see.
So you would have passed it.
I would have been alright, but
so you wouldn't have had to.
Like in a clutch situation like that, don't.
Yeah, no, don't risk it. you need because otherwise, if you were to fail that check and then you fall back and you die, that could just it ruins plans for potentially cards and those.
And interestingly, at what point can I declare Scorched Earth? Is it in my command phase? Or
so you had to hold it in your command phase. So you wouldn't, if you want to burn this.
Yeah, so I held that in my command phase. So
you held that in your command phase.
But I had to declare it in my command phase.
I believe so, yes. So, we'll have a quick look.
So I think I think because I've got objectives, I've got that 10 kind of.
Yeah, you've got the 10 for the
last.
It's
worth trying to score that.
Yeah.
Can I break? Another question. Can I break that action if I choose to?
I don't think if it's.
Well, it depends on the wording of as George's just gone to confirm it. We haven't got the card in front of us.
I think you can't, only because on other cards where it says doing the actions, it says you have to forfeit it. You can't.
It depends on what state you do it. If it's in command phase, because obviously if some actions are at the start of your shooting phase, isn't it? Declare that you're cleansing or similar. So 100%. Once George's grabbed the card, hopefully we can do it because unfortunately the app doesn't specify.
What does it say? But what we'll do, if you do the shooting you know you're definitely going to do now,
Yeah,
and then we can always come
Yeah,
back to
cool.
it, so that's fine.
Okay, cool. So I'm going to start with this Hellbrute in the corner. I'm going to try and kill that Custodian. It's been on 3 wounds for the whole game. Let's see what we can do.
He's been a little hero, bless him.
He has, hasn't he? Yeah, I love it. So we're hitting on a 3 with the last cannon. We do hit.
Hits.
Wounded on a 3.
Please,
we do
please.
wound. 5 up.
5 up. I fail it. I'm not going to re-roll it. There's
No.
more important things.
Kills
You did it.
We've done it.
Does
we've
it
done
blow up? It does. It doesn't
It
hit
doesn't hit
anything,
anything,
but just for
doesn't matter,
personal pride. So very chunky model off
Woohoo.
the table. Very nice.
Okay, so next really important thing, and can't see anything else, is the Blight Hauler. He's going to have a little pop at our friend the Caladius.
The Caladius, nice. Oh, the Calidus.
Caladius, that's a Caladius.
That's a Caladius, that's a
Yeah.
Calidus.
Okay, so it says from the second battle round in each player's shooting phase, the player whose turn it is can select 1 unit from their army that's not battle shots and eligible to shoot. Until the end of that turn, that unit is not eligible to shoot or charge, and then basically you can burn that objective.
Yeah, so if you do it, you can't break the action, basically.
Can't break the action.
But you are
now.
declaring it in your shooting phase,
Yeah,
not
exactly.
command
Yeah, so you
phase,
can
which is
pick
more important.
who does it.
Yeah. Thing is that really could make the difference, but I need the guns on that to shoot.
Yeah, this needs
So
to die
I'm
as
not
well.
gonna. I wouldn't do it if that was the case. I'm gonna say. So it's.
Plus, you know, we don't like scorching stuff when we're Nurgle.
We don't. No,
Fire
no,
bad.
not at all.
Burning.
Yeah.
Fire bad.
So where we're at, the
So,
Blight Hauler,
yeah.
everything into claims. You got any like minus to hit or anything
No,
like that?
she does not have stealth, sadly.
Cool. So melters,
Yeah.
1 hit,
Ooh, she's toughness 4.
1 wound.
4 plus invul. Yeah, all good.
Missile, crack,
Smug.
fails.
Ah, okay.
So we do have a couple of indirects here that can. How many wounds do you say she got?
She has 4 wounds, so you just need 2 to go
yeah,
through
just the
to
2.
kill her.
So we'll start that. I need to go that way. Trajan wants to kill this. We're going to do this hauler, NGPs, and just NGPs
Or do you want to
into
do
Trajan.
do you want to do the dread first?
Well, I think the dread wants to go that way to
Oh,
put you
okay,
into contagion. NGPs that way, and sluggers that way,
Okay.
and the other gun, the mortar into the last under there.
Nice.
So D6 plus 3 on the mortar is 6 shots.
And this is going into the Calidus.
Yeah, so I can't see you, so force to wound, force to hit, sorry. 2 lethals.
Well, we do that, and then 2's to wound.
2's to wound, 1 wound, so 4 go through, 4 up
So
saves.
I'm going to do 1
50, 50.
4 up,
No,
4 up, 4 up.
does he re-roll?
No, because you've got another one coming.
Cool, lovely.
So
Mission accomplished on that front.
you killed her.
Yeah.
So definitely, now I've got to pick if I'm just going to run into the middle and get,
Yeah.
and get points.
Yeah, 2 NGPs over that way.
Yeah.
Absolutely nothing.
Trajan.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's go for, so that's best guns that way. I'm going to go Hellbrute into these.
Mhm.
This is where it starts to go all weird.
Yeah.
Hellbrute there. So missile. No, I'm going to go missile on these and last cannon on these. I'm going to go frag missile, so make sure I hit. So D6 shots, 4. I hit. I mean, no wounds, but I put you into
You've got
contagion
me.
range.
Yeah.
That's the really important part there. Last cannon onto Trajan. Hits. Reroll twin linked.
Toughness.
You ignore the
5.
toughness.
I don't because I'm not leading a unit.
So do you not get?
I don't get. So his rule is while leading a unit, I ignore modifiers. So
okay,
I don't.
yeah.
So
So it
one.
goes through.
So 4 up. Fine.
Loves it. Cool.
This is where I will probably be using my CP reroll because this is the only thing you can get overwhelming force from.
Yeah.
So it's a big
fair
deal.
enough.
It's a big
So I'm
deal.
going to play 1 CP for Boil Blight. Does that matter?
this
Because you're not getting
unit.
any cover from any of these.
And none of them stood still.
None of them stood still, so that
actually
doesn't
it's
need to
probably not
happen.
worth it.
So this can only see that way. He'll do mortar. No, everything into the Custodian Guard. So we'll go NGP cannons, lethal,
Okay. Is this into trade?
2 wounds. This is.
Into this unit. I'll just roll them both at the same time. They'll both go on shields.
Cool.
So 1 failed.
1 failed. So D6 plus 1 damage.
So
3.
Good old shield.
Yeah, nice. Heavy sluggers then.
It is that one's the one with the banner. So.
Heavy sluggers. This will be 4s to wound.
Yep.
1 wound, effective AP 2.
Fails,
Okay,
so kills the shield.
2 entry cannons. No, that was what I did before, so the mortars now. For 5, 6 shots.
6 shots, yeah.
1 lethal. And 3s to wound. 3 wounds.
3. This is -2.
Effective -2,
yeah. So it will go on shield first. So
Okay.
shield dies and 1 is on 1 wound.
Cool.
There we go.
Okay, really got to kill Trajan now, so I've got one of those is shot already.
Yeah, so you've just got one.
He's
left.
shot, so one left that way. So he's going to fire. It's got to be everything at Trajan.
It does have to.
It has to be,
Trajan,
yeah.
because he needs to die.
Yeah, so 2 entry cannons.
Yeah.
1 hit. 2's to. No. Yeah, that won't wound.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
And then.
D6 plus 3.
Yep.
6 shots.
So 2 auto wounds.
2 auto wounds
and
and
then freeze.
Freeze.
So,
Okay, so
nice.
5 wounds.
And this is
effective
-2.
AP2.
Okay. I'll keep 1 out. Actually, I will just do 1 out. So 4 up. 4 up. 4 up.
No Jake. No Jake.
4 up.
No Jake. No Jake.
Fail it.
Failed one.
What else is left to shoot?
2 damage. I've got the this predator.
I will reroll it. Okay, cool.
Okay.
I have to feel no pain,
Yeah.
but I'd rather just not
Yeah,
have to
yeah.
worry about it.
Yeah. No, that's cool. So, yeah, everything into training.
Everything.
Yeah.
Everything.
2 combis, 2 hits, 4s. So 1 dead wound.
So 5 up feel no pain, so down to 3.
Then we'll do 2 last cannons. 2 hits on the last cannons.
Yeah.
1 wound on a 3.
So
Did you CP roll?
I did CP
Yeah.
roll. I am okay.
4, 5, 6.
I sort of wish I saved it for this 2 up info
Yeah.
we could do.
We've hit every time with the auto cannon.
Cool cannon.
Oh,
Oh,
not like
no.
that.
It
not
is
like
enough,
that.
though.
1 wound.
I'm okay.
What are you
Trajan.
doing
Trajan.
What are you
He has
doing to me?
literally just tanked the world.
Yeah, that's all good. That's all good. It's
okay.
okay. It's okay.
It's okay, it's okay.
It's okay. It's fine.
It's okay. Everything's fine.
Okay. So only thing left really is to. I'm gonna have to charge him.
Yeah.
Sounds really.
When in
short.
doubt, we charge.
No.
So
Trajan.
If anything we've learned today.
Trajan there.
Okay.
It does make
So
it.
he's in. Right. Now
Tank
tell me.
shot, baby.
Okay. No, don't tank shock a baby.
Your
So-
toughness
I will be toughness 6 down to 5.
down to 5, so I will be higher than you.
Okay. Again.
Again,
no,
physically,
no. Stop rubbing it in. Like.
It's yeah.
So this will be 8 dice.
Yes, it will.
Yeah. With 5.
5s.
There they are, baby!
Go in. 4. So
Okay.
4, 5 ups.
Oh, the feel no pains.
Oh, he's dead.
Double-footed tank shot, baby.
Oh no, he just like
Love
drop
it.
kicked him.
Yeah.
Like, my face. Right.
Death Guard box just ran in and drop kicked him.
Yeah.
I have no words. Nice one. So that will get you 3 for overwhelming force, and it will get you 5 for area denial.
Yeah, massive. Yeah.
Which is
So
massive.
8 points on primary.
Yeah.
Not
Secondaries.
primary, secondary. Sorry.
Okay. So then you'll get 5. So it'll be 5 more. So sorry, I'm going into my turn.
So at the end of that turn,
Yeah.
right, you've got your 10 for Scorched Earth, you've got your 5 for Aerodino, and you've got your 3 for Overwhelming Force, which brings you currently...
No, he didn't do Scorched Earth.
No,
sorry,
10 primary.
overall
right,
10
sorry.
primary, because I'm reading off the app, and that's just how it's worded. So at the end of turn 4, we're going into the top of turn 5 at 67.60 to Jake.
Okay. So
And is that with the 10 points?
is that with painted?
That's not with any points from turn 5. That's end of turn 4
we're
points.
With painted, yes.
Points. Yeah.
Okay.
So stop trying to clutch at painted
So
there, Aaron.
Close.
So,
it?
well, the thing is, the maximum points I can get is 9. because I score this for 5.
Yeah.
And it all depends on what I roll on the run here.
Yeah.
Well, I'll bring a model back to put me closer so I can try and get in the
cool.
deployment zone. So it basically depends on... Yeah. Okay, it will depend on what cards you get, but it's going to be good either way. So
Did you take the calendars off?
Yeah,
it died, George.
I paid attention on that
Don't worry.
one. That allowed the original.
Sadly, Giggling can't see. Cameras die. So main thing is, so in my command phase, I'll bring. It doesn't really matter who it. Oh, it does because it has to be a shield. I'll bring a shield back there, which then gets me close to your deployment. Do I have to be wholly in your deployment zone to get the points on deploy? Because if
no,
not,
you don't. No.
No, I just have to be partially.
Just partially in.
So the main thing, because it's
I'm
all
gonna Overwatch you.
yeah, that's cool. I'm just gonna see
That's cool.
what I need. So you're 10 on here.
Yeah.
So I need a 4 up.
I think you can re-roll it with.
I can re-roll it with the blade champ as well.
Yeah. Shall I do my?
You do it before I
Overwatch?
move. Yeah.
Hang on. I got 1 for this turn.
Oh yeah. I've spent my 1 to bring back a man.
Yeah.
So have you already done the advanced here, Jake?
Yeah, I've done my advance and charge, but all their weapons are assault.
No, I mean for before the Overwatch goes in.
Oh no, Aaron's doing it before I move.
And you're both going to be on 0 CP now.
Yeah,
Okay, good.
Because you're going to Overwatch and you're going to be on
Yeah.
0, right?
Yeah.
that's fine.
So we need. We've got 1 on 1. So combi.
Yeah, come on, mate.
No.
No.
Havoc. 3 shots.
+1 for blast.
+1 for blast. 1 hit.
And
You are in contagion range currently.
So
'cause I shot
yeah,
you.
because you shot me, so toughness 5.
So there's a wound.
Oh, no.
Effective AP1.
So I am okay.
Yeah,
with a
cool.
3 up.
And then we've got 6 shots. 1 hit, and this will be a 3 to wound. 1 wound, effective AP3.
So fail it, so I'll
kills
just
1.
kill that guy.
2 last cannons. 2 hit. No, that's not my shooting face.
And
And
then
you can roll your
Right, so on a 4 up, I'll get 4 points.
Yeah.
With a reroll. No.
No.
Yes.
You get 4 points.
and then.
Have you Max bring it down yet?
No, and I can't max bring it down because I can't kill another model.
That's cool.
I'm just trying to figure out how many if I could like string some out into cover, but it's not going to work. So they'll just go there. That will get me 4 points on deploy. So 5 on primary, 4 on deploy gets me another 9.
Okay. So how many am I behind?
I don't know. Well, you'll get 10, so then it just depends on cards. So what's the score after my turn?
You got 76 in total.
With the 4
the
on
deploy
deploy.
teleport.
Cool. So 76, and you had 60.
He's sitting on 60.
So you need to
So
get...
going into the top of your turn. Well, sorry, obviously you don't score your primary at the top of your turn.
You'll get 10 no matter what, though.
So that puts me to 70.
So you just need 6 to draw 7 to
You
win.
need some nice cards.
And you can redraw.
I've got my redraw still.
Yeah, so let's have a look. It's where investigate signals actually comes up clutch.
Let's see.
All the
Investigate signals.
That's my discard pile, so we're not going back into that.
Again? Right.
Capture any outpost.
So you've won.
Yeah.
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 So what's the other
smile.
one?
That's the draw.
This is the one I was like, oh, it's fine because he has nurglings and he can't
I-
hold it.
Always draw this at the start of the game.
And
I'm behind enemy lines.
Oh, so basically, the little Rimba goes here,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
you get 8 plus 5. So 13?
Behind enemy lines, yeah. 5 points.
So you get an extra 13 then
Yeah.
total.
Yeah.
Nice.
Hey,
Great game,
great
mate.
game, dude.
Nice one.
Yeah,
So that should
wow.
put the score at what, like?
We're just
Well,
counting.
do you have 2 units? Sorry, do you have 2 units or more?
Yeah,
in
because you got the
deployment?
name.
Yeah.
It should be like 83, 76, something like that.
Something like that.
And then you get your 10 for Scorched Earth at the end. Still close. It's 80 to 76.
Wow.
Wow.
How is it 8? Hang on. How is
Wow,
it 80?
that was really good.
Yeah, how is it 8?
I wanted to call you.
Come here, mate.
Oh,
There you go.
Oh,
that was wicked.
It should be 8. I think Aaron should have more than that, though.
No.
I was on 70 and I've scored
But he just scored
13
23
13
points. And he was on 60.
No, he's got 5 and 10 for the primary.
Unless he had maxed out his secondaries earlier on.
Oh, maybe you did.
That might be.
Maybe you did.
Yeah, you got 40 on your
Yeah,
secondary.
so,
Ah,
so
right,
your
okay.
secondaries
Still,
actually held you back. So early game when you were denying him his primary is obviously what really hindered him.
It's the benefit of playing tactical though, is that you can it doesn't like if you're not having to rely on like.
So when you go fixed, soon as your availability to take that fix, so as soon as she was gone, you can no longer. You could try and deploy elsewhere. But
I managed to deploy it. It was the bring it down. I think killing, because if I killed him, I would have got another 2 points. I still wouldn't have won.
Yeah.
I think that was a good game.
That was
all things
game.
considering, there was a lot of twists and turns. I think I definitely had it early, but then your army's very durable. It's got the indirect, got the movability, played it very well to be able to just sort of.
Yeah, I feel like I let myself down with the screening. Let's be honest.
Yeah,
at the start.
We did call that slightly as well. So it looked like you really castled up. You almost went a bit Astra Militarum, piled up with your artillery. It was like these were just going to sit here, and you could have maybe pushed them out, still being in cover, pushing into that big building and all that sort of thing.
The only thing I will say though is it did actually make me want to use my run and charge really early, and then that actually really hindered me for the rest of the game.
Yeah, very true.
And that battle shock fail on your Terminator was
quite big.
Was useful.
Because then
4 points right there.
It just meant I had to put another unit there, which is annoying. Because I could have put them somewhere else and maybe try and mess around with them. But no, it was very good. Did the chat enjoy the game?
Yeah, it's definitely a lot of conversations in chat.
Good.
Really, really, really good.
I mean, I enjoyed the chat.
Yeah.
And I kind of tried to watch the game.
Yeah. Well, that's what we try to provide here. A good community where everybody just chats and we get to play Warhammer.
You're doing very well tonight, Jake Box, trying to keep us on path and true.
But it's also just quite hard to concentrate. Sadly, I've developed Steve's inability to be able to concentrate on more than one thing.
A one-tab kind of brain.
Yeah, exactly. Especially after a long day at work. But thank you guys so much for joining us. Aaron, you've been a fantastic opponent. Thank you for playing me. And thank you for always reminding me how short I am. Chris, it's been a pleasure to have you. You've been our special guest. So how have you enjoyed yourself? Will you come back again?
I have. I've tried to stifle all my laughter this evening with George sat here. It's been fantastic reading it, and I've picked up a few new nicknames. Thanks, James. I think. Thank you. I'm not sure.
We'll see him next week anyway, and you are bigger than him. So.
Well, not in circumference. But yeah, no. But most of all, as he just called out, thank you, Cotton, for holding my hand all evening, and he has actually physically held my hand under the table.
That's the main thing. George, thank you so much. Have you had fun? Have you had a good time?
Yeah, but I've enjoyed it. I think
I deal with real
fantastic.
and if I'm thinking of other real names, Sebi, thank you for being the man on the deck, dealing with all our stuff, our VAR consultant to this game. And guys, thanks for watching, and we will see you next week, I presume, when Steve's back from the World Championships, when he's jet lagged, and he can tell you all about all his fun in Atlanta. So we'll see you guys next time.